What's up, everybody? I got a couple of really beautiful ladies for y'all tonight, and two really awesome dudes. Let's go. And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Purple Pill Pod Class, episode 83, number one show in the world for dating. Started right here in Dallas, Texas. Please make sure to like that video on y'all's way in. Hit that subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so y'all can see every time a live show is going to come up. Follow us on the podcast Instagram as well. You can go add these two beautiful ladies that we got at the panel right now. If you go to our Instagram, you go look at my story. They're tagged right now. Go show them some love because they drove all the way out here. And also, you got to add my boys over here because they drove all the way out here, and we got to support their channels. So check out their YouTubes as well. But yeah, if you want to watch live, we're on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Rumble, and YouTube all at the same time. And if you want to show support, you can do that by hitting the join button under the video right now and become a YouTube member, which comes with some emojis for the show. And you can also super chat in any of y'all's questions if you have any for the ladies tonight. We're now also on every audio platform as well, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, all of them. Make sure to add the Instagram right now, though. Please, guys, we got to grow that account. We got to grow all their accounts, so please go add that right now. If you're looking to learn how to utilize AI or networking skills, please DM me info on Instagram. I'll get you set up with a free call and with one of my coaches, and we can get you set up with Emergent Values Mentoring if you're needing something like that. Shout out to my producer tonight. We got Donnie in the house.
Yep.
The greatest of all time. And then, we got two really awesome guys in the house. So why don't y'all go ahead and introduce yourselves first really quick because we got to show support to our boys out here. Go ahead, Phil.
What's up, man? My name's Phil Foster. You can find me at Phil Foster _ all over social media. You can find me at Phil Foster's Growthcast on YouTube. You can find me at philfosterfitness.com. I'm ready to have this discussion. It's going to be great.
Yeah, dude, it's going to be dope. I'm super excited about this one. Well, go ahead, Nuke.
Hey guys, my name's Nuke, short for Nuclear Galileo. You guys can follow me on YouTube, Galileo Nuclear. Same thing with Twitter. I'm on Twitch and on Instagram, Nuclear Galileo. You guys can follow me there. I have a Patreon, guys, too. If you guys want to need some advice or some just life advice, you guys want to talk, you guys can subscribe there too. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, dude. Everybody go short. If you're a Dallas guy, you need to go support our Dallas boys. Go get on his Patreon. Go buy some fucking stick from Phil. Damn, I messed it up tonight.
philfosterfitness.com, dog.
No. I messed up the cuss word, bro.
Is it already over?
I already messed up. It was like 2 minutes in.
You didn't even make it, bro.
I know. I did horrible. My bad.
What did you say?
The F word, man. I know.
Yeah. All I got to say is this, Sergio.
The fuck wrong with you?
Every time, bro. Every time. But ladies, let's go ahead. Like, y'all are our special guests, so let's hear more about y'all. What's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work, and your relationship status. Can you remember all that? Did I say it too fast? You good?
I think I got
You got
it.
Yeah,
Go
go. Yeah.
first. Okay, I'm Ali Perez. My Insta is ALLIEPRE 3 Z's. I'm 27. My relationship status is single.
Oh, say less.
That was it. Education. I have my RDA. I went to school. I took a break from that, and I started shooting in the adult film industry.
Okay.
She belongs to the streets.
But I gotta ask. Yeah. You had brought up like the whole you're single, but you kind of took a while to say it. Like, are you single? Like, there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of singles. Are you single? Are you like single but smashing a dude? Or are you like single but you got a roster and you kind of just like absorbing a bunch from a bunch of dudes? Like,
I'm already sweating. How is this possible? Oh my god. There's someone that's like no, I'm like single and I don't have a roster for sure. I feel like I can only focus on like one guy at a time, to be honest with you. But there is someone in my life that's making me obviously sweat right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm single though.
You want us to turn the fan on for you too?
Yeah, we do.
Hey, Donnie, can you get that one fan that's like facing towards her?
Getting on you already?
Yeah. I mean, as soon as he played the like little the porno
Pornhub.
soundtrack, yeah, man, got her hot real quick, guys. What about you though? What's your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work, and your relationship status?
Okay, my name is Ryan Sokolowski. My Instagram
Talk closer.
is
Talk.
_RY_Ashley. I'm in a relationship.
Wow. Like, it's a real one?
Wait,
We
she
live
lives
together.
with someone.
Oh yeah. That's pretty fucking real. Yeah. Yeah. How long have y'all been together?
We have been on and off for a very long time. We've
Like, how
known
long?
each other for like 10 years.
Oh
But
my-
it like got pretty serious like 3 to 6 months ago.
Is it an
Right
open
now, like-
relationship?
No,
It's closed. Like on both y'all's ends, on his
Both.
end and your end?
both. involved. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you do for work? Did you say that?
I do hair. I do OnlyFans, and I'm going to nursing school to do injections and Botox.
Okay.
So busy.
Guys, go check her out. OnlyFans.
And
OF.
I'm 25.
Go support. I mean, I don't tell y'all to do
Yeah.
this type of stuff, but right now I'm gonna say support our guest
So my
because
name
she's our
is
guest.
Devin Dash on there, not my name.
Okay, obvious. Yeah, smart girl. But dude, what about you, dude? Go ahead and give them some more info about you. You know, if you want to give your name, your age, your education level, what you do for work, you know, all that type of shit.
Okay, so I'm not giving my real name, not yet. I'm a field service engineer. I'm 34 years old, and I'm Dominican descent. I moved to Dallas 3 years ago.
Did you go to school?
Yeah, I went to University of Puerto Rico, so I grew up half of my life in Puerto Rico. So civil engineering out there. Yeah.
No, dope, dude. Wait, a nurse? Yes, Michael Mitroka, nurse, and everybody liked the video on y'all's way in right fucking now. What about you, bro? Go ahead and give them your full breakdown.
Yeah, man. My name really is Phil Foster, and I run multiple businesses. I've been self-employed for myself since 1992. Been around the block for a minute. Played the game, a little bit of red pill, having some fun with everything, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Just living life, huh?
100% on my terms.
On your terms. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
the dream.
I like that.
But yeah, guys and ladies, today we're going to talk about double standards in dating. And like, I think that we can all agree there's a lot of crazy double standards out here. But to start, we're going to figure out which ones are the ones that are most prevalent in our lives and that we think about the most. So I'll start with the ladies. Tell me a double standard that bothers you about dating. Is there anything that you're just like, that's not fair? He gets to do that, but if I do it, I'm blah, blah, blah. You know, what do you think?
I'll start this off super strong. Double standards doesn't really like work really in my book. I mean, I came up and I was brought up with traditional beliefs. Like my whole family is Mexican. So like the Mexican side of them is like the men eat first, you know, it's like very traditional. So I still believe in, you know, the women cook, clean, they stay home and they take care of the kids and stuff.
You like all these double standards? That's crazy.
Well, a lot of people would like, you know, disagree and think that, you know, women, which all the power to them, by the way, if they want to like go out and work and do all that stuff. For me personally, I want to stay home with the kids, cook, clean, you know, stuff like that.
You sound like a misandrist. Do you hate women or something? What's wrong with you?
I knew I was going to get backlash for this. I knew it. I knew I should have canceled myself before I even came. But no, I mean, you know, for me, double standards would be, I don't know, like if I was allowed to not cheat and the guy was allowed to cheat, I guess, you know.
That's a double standard for you?
Yeah.
Like you don't like that one?
For sure.
I mean, obviously, yeah. He's gonna, yeah, I get it. No,
Yeah.
trust me, I get it.
But then again, you know, like in the situationship that I'm in right now, you know, there's not just.
Is he exercising options with other women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, yeah, there's my double standard right there.
You know what's crazy, chat? What's crazy is like y'all can see her right now. She's obviously a girl that's like she's not like average. Like she's above average woman, and she is still sharing a guy. So yeah, all these women that are like fucking fives and overweight, y'all think y'all ain't sharing a fucking dude? Come on, now.
Wait, bro,
Boom. Come on, give him a noise or something with that.
Like seriously, man. Like that shit's crazy. Like
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. That was so
I'm gonna
hard.
be preaching from now on, guys. Just wait, we got the organ noises now. But
That's so real. Oh my god.
no, but it's fine. It's normal. What about you? What's like a double standard that you would say is kind of bothering you?
Paying bills.
Paying bills.
I don't want to pay for anything.
You don't want to pay for nothing? That's a double standard in your favor, huh? That's like a good one. Or I guess yeah, that's a good one in your favor.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah. I got to ask really quick though because you said you know like he's like exercising his options. Like, why do you put up with it?
I mean, I'm sure like everyone can kind of guess.
He must be that guy. He's that guy, right?
He's that guy, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, I hope he's not watching this, which I'm sure he'll find out.
I'm sure
but
he's not because like those type of guys, they're so big, or they really don't give a shit, honestly.
I don't think so. But he's a you know, he supports himself like very, very, very well. He makes, you know, good money for himself. He came up with a really good family. He has a lot to bring to the table. So, you know, maybe I'll be okay with sharing if we're
I'm guessing y'all have had this conversation a lot. I can tell by that look you just gave her. Y'all have talked about this a lot, huh? And you're usually probably always like, you need to stop doing that shit, right?
Yeah, I hit men.
Wait, what?
She's a misogynist, guys. I'm
No, I think she.
just fucking with you.
What do you mean by that? You gotta like explain because
No,
you can't
like-
just like.
Well,
drop the
because
bomb. You're not gonna-
what's crazy is like I could tell her relationship is definitely probably in what I like to call her frame, and yours is definitely in the man's frame. He's in full control of everything.
Yeah.
And so like the reason why she's so opposite of you is because she lives a complete opposite life. Like the relationship is always at her standards, her rules, what she wants. And don't get me wrong, I think most guys would be okay with that today.
Yeah.
80-90% of them. You refuse to settle for that though. And you want something better than all the other girls or better than all the other guys, and in return you're going to share that man.
Yeah.
A lot of women rather share an alpha than be saddled with a faithful beta.
You can say that again.
Yeah.
You
No,
can
but
say that again.
guys, I want to know what y'all think. Yeah. Give me a double standard, bro, that like you can think of off the top of your head.
I just want to say I'm with somebody and she's in your exact position.
You're sharing.
No, she's sharing me.
She's sharing you with other girls.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
she's
normal.
not. We've been like kind of on and off, or like not on and off, but we just been seeing each other for like a year and a half, and there's no talks of. And she'll leave like for a couple months. She'll find someone that she likes, and then she'll come back, and we're going to Cancun in 2 weeks.
See,
I kind of love it.
hey, at least she's happy about
Are
it.
you happy? Like, are you happy?
Of course he's happy.
So that's all that matters, right?
But see, a relationship is not a goal for me, a life goal for me. It's just it's a nice thing to have, you know.
Yeah.
If it happens.
I
if
mean,
it
I've been
happens.
talking to this guy for like over a year now. So like we've been doing this for like a year. It just kind of like we'll, spread part like ways and then we'll like somehow eventually find each other. But
It's just always at that club or something, huh?
something like that. Not club, but more like my house. But yeah, something like that.
Wait. See,
I treat
how
her
does
good
he hand
though.
up that?
I'm a gentleman. I treat her good, but like she does,
Yeah,
she knows what it
keep
is.
coming back if you did it right. Facts.
I gotta ask, who calls him? Like, do you call him or does he call you?
He calls me.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's so funny because like I have a bunch of friends that are like bottle girls, and like one of the big things I teach is how to be friends with women. I have a bunch of beautiful friends, like very, very beautiful women, and a lot of them have the exact same situation as you, and it's always the same too. They're like he's the one who calls, and they feel very rewarded just that he's calling maybe once a month or once every 2 weeks. Like they feel like I don't care if he's talking to other girls because he still calls me. He still calls me. And it's just like
she got promoted 2 days ago, and I called her to congratulate her. She was like, "Thank you." Like, I'm just like, you could have more if you wanted, but that's another double standard. Is that women have to be the ones to want the relationship. A man doesn't.
Wait, no. What?
Ooh.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
We're not.
Uh-oh.
Wait. You think we're supposed to reach out to y'all to make sure that y'all want a relationship with us? Isn't that y'all's job?
100%.
Right?
No,
Absolutely
it's
not.
your
Oh, it's y'all's job.
It's your job.
You want us?
Who's the
pick
gatekeeper of
anybody.
sex? Hold on. Who's the gatekeeper of sex?
Me.
Women are. Who's the gatekeeper of relationships?
Y'all.
So
There's your double standard.
So then you have to pursue the guy. You have to pursue the guy to get the relationship. Then
No.
the guys are the prize, unless you're dating a guy like hers.
Oh damn! See, I'm not getting personal here. I'm just saying.
No, but here, circle on this real quick. What'd she say about this guy? He comes from a good family. I was listening to you.
Thanks.
He comes from a good family. He's got a little bit of money for himself, right?
Yeah.
So all of those markers that you're ticking in your mind are what? Those are successes in your mind, right?
For sure. Yeah.
That's what makes him attractive to you.
Yeah. Sexy.
There you go.
Very sexy.
Yeah. So like those guys, though, you have to compete for. Like that's just how the
For sure.
marketplace is.
And
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I am kind of like number one. To be honest with you.
Oh man.
No, I can tell you. You want to know how?
I want you to be.
I feel like you disagree with that totally.
No. Okay.
Well,
Here's
I
a
need to
double
see the
standard.
lineup.
Here's a double standard that girls. This is like girls hate this, right? And you may disagree, but you may agree, right? If I go to your house, let's say we're dating, I go to your house and I find a video game, and I'm like, I know you don't play video games, and I know you're talking to other dudes, then I don't want to be with you because I'm in a rotation. I don't want to be with you because you're not taking me seriously, right? But if you go to my house and you find lipstick from somebody else, you'll be like, oh, he's talking to other girls, I have to compete.
Well, not if like you're in our situation, right?
But you want to know that guy can
We do.
you want to know that he can get other women, but he chose you, right?
Right. Like, yeah.
For us, it's not like that. For us, if you can get other men, we already know you can get other men.
Oh, so is that a double standard?
Yes.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I want to know her opinion though, because she's like,
Yeah.
She's quiet.
Yeah. No. Talk. Go.
What do you think about that? Do you approve of this or what?
I'm honestly in charge of everything, so
okay.
Yeah.
She's Russian, right? You're
She's
Russian.
the alpha. She's the alpha.
See, but so like, see, and I deal with this a lot because I have a lot of girls that come on the show, you know, and like I see a lot of women that are in the frame of a relationship. I would say 80 to 90% of relationships in America are in the woman's frame, which means her rules, what she wants. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. That dude's gonna accept it because he's do whatever it costs to get some pussy or whatever.
I mean, at this point, with all the chances, you're gonna do what I say.
Oh wow. But
Respectfully.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah, please.
I know.
Yeah.
So
Is
like,
he watching?
Shit, maybe.
no, but so
Hey, boo.
I just want you to know though, like when women usually want the frame in the relationship though, it usually comes from trauma. It usually comes from something bad happening. And because that bad thing happened with a certain guy, like usually like there's this cycle that a lot of women are on where they fully devote themselves to the wrong guy. And then once you gave that full devotion, you're like, I'm never going to fucking do this again. Like, no guy's ever going to get that devotion out of me again because he took advantage of it. And fuck that. I'm going to take advantage of dude. Like, I'm always going to be in charge and in power because nobody's going to ever take advantage of me like that again that I give my full devotion to. And you are in a relationship now. You don't have to worry about it. Yeah, you get to fully be in charge. You never have to worry about giving it all and losing or anything like that. But it's all from a place of trauma. And so, like, I'm just going to say it's not healthy. Like, it's a good thing. Because I would say that it's your safest strategy, but I don't think it's gonna work out in the long run. I gotta ask this really quick: how good is y'all's sex life?
It's great.
It is great.
He's a part of her OnlyFans.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why I wanted to ask, like, if he was like a part of that
Now
stuff.
he's all in.
And like, do you sleep with other guys with your OnlyFans, or it's just him?
Just him.
It's just him.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, no, like, I was kind of curious about that, but that's fine, I guess. He's
That's
kind
really
of
cute.
he's kind of in a good position, I guess, because you're making money for him and he gets to be naked. I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah,
does he-
I just wanted a quick question to her, real quick. So, isn't it tiring always being in charge, though?
Mm.
I'm just curious.
It does get old sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
after
She
my
likes it.
my last situation, I have to be in charge.
But why? Explain.
Well, like you said, the trauma.
It was that bad.
Ooh, mic drop.
When you say situation, is it with this guy or a
No.
previous guy?
Previous.
Yeah,
Did I
previous.
mention
You can just like summarize.
I mean, yeah, like just don't use certain words like use essay or like grape. Like don't use like certain bad words if you can. If you're.
It was all of the above with an NFL player.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But he's away now, and I won, so we're
he's
good.
he's in prison for like 4 to 7 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yeah, I could kind of understand why you want the frame in the relationship now. But so can you admit though that like you just admitted, it is from trauma and stuff like that. Like, do you think it's good to live your life a certain way because of things that like trauma that's happened in your past as a woman?
I mean, I'm working on it. I
Yeah.
go to therapy every week.
You do. That's good.
Definitely working on it.
That's really good. Yeah.
But
Would you want a relationship? Like, do you think, can you picture yourself being in a relationship where the guy has full power and control again, or not at all?
never gonna be like 100%.
Never gonna be 100%.
Maybe 50-50, but I will never be that like vulnerable or give my
Submissive.
100%. Like, there's no way.
If I told you that there's kind of like a double standard. Oh yeah,
You
go
said
ahead.
you would never give them 100% of you. Is that what
No,
you said?
like being vulnerable and allowing them to kind of like control me. In a
So
way.
would you agree then? Then basically in your future relationships or whoever you're with, that you're kind of dragging the traumas that you experienced in your past into your relationship and causing that undue, strain in that current relationship.
Not necessarily.
You don't think you express it at all?
I mean, he knows about it. But
Yeah,
it's not a
But like, does it
topic,
ever
but-
come out? Like what I'm saying is like, when is there ever arguments? Is there ever shit tests? Is there ever like instances where you want to step out, where you want to just he's not enough for you because you don't see him as enough for you? You know?
We just had this argument on
Yeah.
Saturday.
Well, I can tell you probably have this argument a lot because any woman that's holding the frame of a relationship, I'm gonna be honest with you, you don't respect the guy. I'm not, and like, Because the thing is like whenever a woman is in a relationship and she wants the frame all the time, like it never ends up working out in the long run. Because I see this cycle all the time. I coach a lot of women, and what happens is they always end up on this cycle, and usually the guy either ends up cheating because he's been disrespected for so long that he can't handle it, and like he's always gonna like you're gonna end up with an STD in fucking 6 months and be like, why the fuck do I have this STD? And it's because he's going and sleeping around or something like that, or you're gonna break up with him because you don't really respect him. Like you actually really want that alpha guy, but it's gonna take some healing before you're able to like let a guy be that again. But that's why, like, to me, it just seems like it always ends up becoming a placeholder relationship, and that's fine if that's what you want. Like, if you're just okay with having a placeholder relationship for the next 2 or 3 years or something, and that's like your goal, then I guess it's okay. But it's just unhealthy to me. I have to coach a lot of women out of these relationships because it's just unhealthy. Like I said, either she's gonna cheat or he's gonna cheat. I've seen it dozens of times because it just you don't respect them.
I think he's right.
We're working on things.
You're working on it? Well, yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is just let him hold some fucking boundaries and like hold some fucking rules in the relationship. Like let him be the man. It's really crazy that y'all will fuck guys and like he must be good at something. He has to have some good dick game, you know what I'm saying? So it's like he has to be an alpha in certain categories, like certain contextual moments. He is an alpha to you. So just fucking give him the rest of it. Like just make it 80-90% of his life being alpha. It's not the only thing is I can understand if like he can't support you, like he's not financially all there. I can understand why you're gonna hold the frame and you're gonna hold the alphaness, because if you don't, y'all aren't gonna have an apartment to stay at or something. But for the most part, man, fucking give that guy some respect. I really just like I see this all the time where I see relationships where it's like a woman who makes $6K and her boyfriend makes $50K and she completely treats him like shit all the time, but he's a really good guy. And it's like, bro, like it's only $10,000 difference. Like, just treat him like a fucking, respect him like a man, and y'all's relationship would be fine. But a lot of the time, y'all treat those guys like shit because you're making more money than them.
I definitely make more money, but I don't treat him like
You don't treat him like shit.
No.
Well, yeah, y'all make it together. Honestly,
if it's deserved,
it's
I'm gonna get mad. But
give me really quick, like an example of what's deserved. Like leaving the toilet seat up, like leaving his clothes on the ground, like what?
no, just like simple things, like if
Texting
dogs,
other girls, like
let the
following
dogs-
pictures.
Oh no, he knows better. He'll literally get smacked across the face. So,
Oh my
Man.
so fast.
Oh, what's your name again? What is it?
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay, I just want to make sure I get that right.
She's Russian. You're Russian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that. Russian women are very tough women.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
very.
I'm like
Stop being a
overly
bitch, come on.
independent, and he knows that.
Yeah,
But
it's part of the culture. Too.
No, I honestly, I think that's all awesome. Like, I feel like you'll have a pretty cool dynamic if he does OnlyFans with you. Let me read that $5 real quick. I'm gonna keep up with all these tonight. I want to keep up with all my super chats as fast as possible. $5 from Exceptional Opinion. Shout out to you, bro. This is McCannon from our mentorship. I'm curious as to how a situationship can evolve into a stable family. Does this guy have kids of his own? The situationship. You're the one in the situationship.
He doesn't have kids.
He does not have kids.
He doesn't have kids. No. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I mean, like, he's younger than me, so.
Can I give you a tip really quick on how you can make it a stable relationship?
I'm all ears.
What have you tried?
To make it a stable relationship?
Yeah, what have you done other than have sex with him? What have you done?
I don't think that he really knows that I would be like open to having something.
But
real.
what have you even tried to do other than have sex with him? That's what I'm asking.
I mean, we like, we do a lot of like,
Do you invite him over to cook him
Yeah.
dinner?
yeah. And
How
like,
often?
well, when we were like first talking, like, all the time we played house, like he would come over and like he would bring like takeout and all that.
Have you
stuff.
ever asked him what does he need help with in his life or his businesses?
I don't think so. Is that my job?
I think that if you're a woman that just if you're just sleeping with a guy and you're not doing anything else but you're just sleeping with him, say you're one of 5 girls that he's fucking right now.
Yeah.
Okay, the one that he's actually going to upgrade at a certain point is the one that provides the most value to his life and is the most likely to be a nurturing wifey. Okay, so he's probably going to judge you off of certain things that you do or your past, something like that. And if he's like, oh, she's not nurturing, she's not wifey material, he'll keep you in the fuck only category. But say like you're good in all those things too. It's about what you bring to the table. He's going to take the girl serious that cooks and cleans and is constantly like, what do you need help with? Can I help you with your business? Can I do anything? Because that's what separates you from the other girls.
Yeah.
If all the girls are only giving their pussy,
Yeah.
the one that stands out is the one that gives more than their pussy.
And that's me. Like
That's
what
that's me.
That's me. I mean, like, well, I mean, I know you guys like aren't like part of like our everyday like relationship, and it's very weird. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been put in a situation like this before, where I have to share someone, then I have to explain it on a podcast when I'm sharing someone.
This is some real G shit, man. He's a top G.
I actually wasn't expecting this.
How
but-
tall is he? Go ahead.
Bitch, if he's
6'4"?
short, I swear.
No, I think he's like.
You don't even know?
He's like pushing 5'9".
Get out.
There you go, guys.
Get out.
Hey, short kings.
Oh, I'm so
short
sorry, babe.
kings.
If you're
Let's
listening, I'm
go.
so sorry, babe.
Let's go.
That's
Short
the average height for an American man.
Short
so.
kings on.
Wait, listen. Like, besides all of that, like, I've honestly never had a connection with someone like this where, like, we can sit and, like, talk on my couch for hours about the dumbest stuff. In fact, like, a couple of days ago, we got into a debate just like this. We had, like, our own, I told you I have my own podcast system. We were, like, having fun talking about, like, Andrew Tate and, like, bringing up, like, his friend, what's his name? Zakara or whatever, John or whatever. Who is
Zerka.
Zerka?
who is absolutely insane. We talked about that for like 6 hours
Bro,
straight.
her guy is based as fuck, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta get
No,
this
wait.
guy. We gotta get him on the panel,
Wait,
bro.
you're gonna scream because before we even like started this podcast, I posted a video and he was like, "When can I come on?"
Dude, as soon as he
I was
wants
like,
to, I need guys like that. I know. I can
You
tell.
know-
I
you
can
know
tell
it's
he's a red
funny.
pill alpha
Yeah.
already.
You
Let's go.
know it's funny because I took the girl I told you that is like the same situation she's in, and I explained the whole Rolo Brittany Venti drama. She was the whole time like, "Tell me more. I want to know everything."
Isn't it like the? Well, I mean, like
What do you know why? Do you know why though? You're like that with him.
No, we
'Cause
just have things in
when
common.
girls start liking a guy a lot, they just fall into his whatever he likes or whatever he's into.
Yeah,
And
they
that's what that
assimilate.
connection. Yeah.
I mean, going off of
Nope.
like crazy podcasters like Andrew Tate,
Ryan
I don't
says
know.
nope.
I don't know. I don't give into shit anymore.
She doesn't.
I love how opposite they are, but they look kind of similar with the red hair and stuff right now. But they're so fucking opposite.
Nah.
I'm gonna go pee really quick. Phil, take over really quick and give a nice little question on double standards.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a good one right here. So Ryan, I mean, basically, you alluded how your relationship was. What's your name again? It takes me 2 times.
It's okay. It's Allie.
Allie. Okay, so Ryan and Allie. So Allie's having this kind of relationship with this guy, and you're having that kind of relationship with the guy that you're with right now. So tell me something. My question to you would be this: do you think that she is more fulfilled sharing that man with another woman and having that kind of time versus scrapping it out all the time and being in control?
I mean, we don't argue that much. We've just had a few differences. This is my first time living with anybody. So I'm pretty selfish. Like, I'm very self-aware of that.
Mhm.
So it's definitely taken me like, let me just step back and not be obnoxious. Because I've lived on my own for like 6 years. I've never shared a damn thing. I'm
Okay.
like a spoiled ass brat.
Okay, I get that. So, like, how long you guys been living together?
Like 6 months? Yeah. Like
You guys
6
have made it this
months.
long. That's not too bad. And so you say that you'll never ever ever relent full control to him ever.
I just
What if
don't
you fall in love
know.
with this guy?
I do love him.
Okay, but okay,
Because it's been a 10-year relationship.
It's
you know?
just,
yeah,
it's like overly comfortable sometimes, maybe.
okay.
And I can just kind of be like, nah, fuck that. Do what I say.
Facts. Wait,
And
but
he does
wait,
that
Yeah.
she,
willingly.
like, laid down the law though.
Oh, I definitely, like, on Saturday went in. I sent him, like, all my expectations, requirements, like, you better be up here because you're walking a really thin line. I'm not fucking playing because
And so what's
I'm
his reply?
solid.
And what's he reply to you with that? What does he say to you?
That everything I said was valid and he's gonna work on it.
Man, he's a dutiful little beta, isn't he? God, man, he's a hard worker for you, isn't he, Ryan?
Come back every time.
So you guys been together 10 years off and on, right?
We've known each other that long and definitely have.
Okay. So who do you go back to him first, or does he come back to you?
It's kind of both.
Okay, so it's just kind of like a mutual thing. Hey, I haven't been thinking about you. Blah blah blah. It's good to see you. Let's fuck.
We have the same friend group.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We're not getting away from each other.
It's pretty
Okay.
well known in Dallas. Too.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
So unless I move states, like we're
Yeah.
not going to be near each other.
There's
So
no
we
getting
might as well
around.
work it out.
And so let me ask you this: so if you've been seeing him off and on for 10 years, and you now live together, this is the first time you guys have lived together.
Like seriously. So this place we just got a month ago is like ours together.
Okay, so you're both.
He
on
was
that.
like staying at my house.
Oh,
like,
it's their
on and
first
off,
place
but he had his
together.
own
Oh.
house.
So cute.
Nigga, you gay.
Donnie, that was such a good one.
That's messed up. No, I was just curious because I mean, if you've been off and on with this guy for 10 years and he seems to keep coming back to you, is 10 years not long enough to show you, Ryan, that hey, the juice is kind of worth the squeeze here. I'm willing to work with you and make things work.
We can for sure. It's just not going to be overnight.
10 years though, girl. That's a decade.
No, I don't care. He's done many things that I'm very resentful of, and he has to work on.
Oh.
I gotta ask, what are you resentful of? Like, what is it specifically? I can already kind of
Just
tell, but
me.
but go ahead and tell me so I can tell you why you're wrong. I'm just kidding. What is it?
Oh wait, did you just hear that? He said he wants
He's
to
gonna-
argue
Yeah,
with
Yeah,
this
yeah.
man.
he's gonna
No.
tell me I'm wrong. Just multiple things.
What did he
like
do?
The disrespect, like
Okay,
just
so he's
talking
okay. That's okay. So that's
crazy.
one. He's supposed to respect you. Okay, what's the next one?
He does have a child with somebody else.
So what? That makes him more attractive. That's pre-selection. I have a child with somebody else. I got more girls after that. Like, it was easier to get girls.
Double
Out
true.
standard.
Yeah, here we go with the double
No.
standard.
It's
Double
a double
standard.
standard. Yeah, I know it is a double
We should
standard.
have started with that.
I think
Oh my
it's more
God.
because I'm just like an animal person. Like I personally don't want children.
Rawr.
I have 4 animals. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and they're my best friends.
I have two dogs and 2 cats, and I agree with you. I'm one of those people too. I love pets. Like, I'm the exact same. But it's still really nice to have somebody help, like another parent, to help take care of all those shitheads.
Oh, he definitely takes care of them. He treats them like they're his kids.
Yeah. So
But-
why
Oh, fuck them
why don't
kids.
you take the relationship more serious, because he's sitting there trying to be a family with you. Like, you're playing family with a bunch of fucking pets
I
already.
do take it serious.
Huh?
I do take it serious.
Yeah, but you don't respect him though. And so, like, I want to go back to what you just said. You were saying that, like, he disrespected you, right? Okay, why did he disrespect you though? Like, what happened specifically, if you can? It was just a lot of different, like,
I mean,
was it ever
oh.
cheating, or was it just the
Do
way he
it.
talked to you? Like, what was it?
I mean,
Say it.
fucking multiple girls. While
Fucking multiple girls. Okay,
staying at my house, lying,
Oh.
saying
Okay.
he's not doing that.
okay. Now, here's the thing though. First off, guys want options. Okay, so that's one. So first things first. Like, he's going to be the type of guy where he's want options. And then second thing, what did you have on your Instagram when he was doing that? Like, on your Instagram, like, do you have your ass? Like, I've never seen your Instagram. Do you have your ass out? Did you have bikini pics up?
Yeah.
Did you, like, were you showing yourself off like you were a girl that was advertising yourself as if you were single whenever he was doing those things?
I mean, I don't really post on it that often.
But
And
even
now
if
that I
you,
have the
even if
OnlyFans,
you had, but even if it was before the OnlyFans, okay. But were you still just on there? Like, how many followers did you have when he was cheating?
like 2,500.
2,500. Okay, so I'll give you an example. My girl has like 100 followers. A bunch of girls. Okay, if I don't condone guys to like girls' pictures, to comment on girls' pictures, to fucking go and chase girls, DMing girls. I don't condone none of that stuff. But the thing is a woman's dating strategy is to advertise herself. So that means having your Instagram and having like just some photos up, or just having 2,500 followers, the opportunity of one of them happen to DM you, because you get DMs every day. So just all that stuff, all that advertising, that's you acting like you're saying. That's your dating market strategy. A guy's dating market strategy is what? Pursue. Y'all don't pursue men. The guys come to you. You're advertising. He is the one who's a salesman. He has to go and pitch his shit and try to get the girls. So if you're saying they're acting like a single girl on Instagram, like just having a bunch of guys DMing you and stuff, I don't blame guys in relationships with girls like you who sit there and they go and they DM a bunch of girls all the time, or they like a bunch of. I think that shit's simping. I think that shit's lame. But if I had a girl that was constantly getting options from other men all the time because she's advertising herself, I would fucking be doing the same shit. I would be sitting there pursuing women because she's using her dating market. Why is it fair in today's society for a woman to use her dating market strategy and have her Instagram out? But if a guy wants to go pursue women while she's doing the same fucking thing, we shame him for it.
How did
You
meet
shouldn't
your
have been showing
girlfriend?
yourself. Huh?
How'd you meet your girlfriend?
They're Hooters.
They're Hooters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she was advertising herself, right?
Yeah, because you understand.
Okay, Mike.
But no. There's a huge difference between advertising yourself
Would
on
you-
Instagram and advertising yourself at
In
a little
public?
restaurant like Hooters.
In
Yeah.
Public.
No. We're talking.
Okay.
We're-
So just online is like not okay, but in public,
Exactly. No. Exactly. Online is the one reason why it's not okay.
you'd rather have your girl being hit on at Hooters 24/7
I'll
instead of
stop-
like
I'll-
some fake people on Instagram.
I'll explain to you
couple
why.
DMs you can like deny.
20 years ago, everybody was on the same page of understanding that the internet was a dangerous place.
It's the scale.
It's only today where women are like, oh, the internet's not dangerous. Yeah, it's the scale.
What,
It-
Allie? Let me explain. Right.
Listening.
You
Can't wait.
you have. I mean, you guys are pretty. You guys have a big following, right? More or less.
Mhm.
You can get hit up by anyone all over the world.
Right, but I'm not like walking around like in
Right.
a bikini in public,
Right,
like
but you're-
showing my
but
body
you're-
at Hooters.
But obviously, you guys have a certain type of business, but you guys can get hit up by anyone.
right.
In order for me to go hit on then like Sergio's girlfriend, I'd have to like go to Hooters, and it would be thousands of times less men hitting on her because there's just not enough time in the
Do you
day.
think there's less men hitting on a girl constantly that works at Hooters or Twin Peaks or Tight Ends or Wild Pitch
Then
than
Instagram,
on
yes.
Instagram through
Yes.
a DM?
It's all about how much followers you have. If you
Hold
have
on, wait.
20, if you have
Yeah.
2,500 followers,
Ali, but listen.
Hold on,
Their job.
hold on. My sister works at Tight Ends.
Right.
She has a boyfriend who is loyal as hell, and he's amazing.
Okay.
She would much rather probably do OF or OnlyFans than be constantly hit on by the dudes that walk in to Hooters and Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
and
there's
Tight
some of
Ends
them are
and Wild
creeps.
Pitch
Yeah, some of them
every
are creeps.
single day.
but-
That's their job.
but
though.
hold
They
on,
make
I-
tips off of like flirting with these guys, pretend like
But,
they like them.
but
right?
this girl that I compared to you earlier, I bought her a dress, a normal dress. I went on Shein.
Shein.
I bought her a nice little dress, nothing expensive, right?
$4. Okay.
$13.
$13. Okay, fine.
And I said, hey, let's go out. And then she wore it, and she told me, hey, some guy DM'd me, right?
Okay.
And this girl isn't really,
Like found her name from like seeing her.
no,
face
just
in
a
a
guy
club?
that followed her probably somewhere on a dating app like a couple months ago or something, right?
So she was on a dating app.
Yeah, she's not mine.
Make it make sense, babe. That's all
Ali,
I'm
let me
saying.
explain.
Okay, I'm listening, Boo Bear. That's all I'm saying.
She is you, basically. They're like the same,
Are we
right?
gonna be besties after this?
Yes, we're gonna be besties. Listen though, damn, I lost my train of thought. Anyways,
they
yeah.
do it to me every time, bro.
So she wore the dress, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's a cute little dress, nothing crazy, right?
Uh-huh.
And then she had guys DMing her the most disgusting stuff, like really disgusting stuff, and to the point where I'm like, I don't want to hear about it anymore, right?
Comes with the job.
You're not my girl, right? You're not my girl, right? So I'm not like super mad about it because we're doing our special thing here, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, I don't want to know what these men are saying. To
I
you,
wouldn't want to know either.
right? But the thing about Hooters is that there's other men that if something gets out of hand, and also no guy is gonna be at Hooters saying the disgusting things they're gonna say through Instagram.
Yes, you gotta
They might.
understand. Like,
That's the
no,
difference.
No, it's
If I'm in
completely
love with a
different.
girl and I'm supposed to be in charge of her mental health and make sure she's okay, and I met her father and I'm gonna marry her, I don't want some 60-year-old creep dude,
Wait,
right, in her
you-
DM saying that he wants to do crazy things to her. That's just, it's weird for a man for that,
Here, this is really like contextual to like me because I'm like very like in this. Like I actually teach guys how to get girls, and one of my main tactics is going to restaurants. And I'll explain to you why. Because those women are actually some of the best ones, actually. And the reason why is because they haven't gotten to the point where they're strippers yet, or they're OnlyFans girls, or they're bottle girls or anything. It's usually catching them before they get up into those things. And you can get a really pretty girl before she gets fucked up, basically. And so, like, I teach guys how to do this type of stuff, and like I get exactly what. Trust me, I have nothing. What I told you earlier, I have nothing but friends that are women. Okay,
Yeah.
and it's because I've always hung out at these places. I'm friends with all the managers. I'm friends with everybody there. We're talking a night and day difference between the DMs that a girl with 2,500 followers has versus a girl with nothing, with no Instagram or anything, and she just works at Hooters.
Isn't it their job though to make tips and like
So
fake
so
flirt
so
with people
so
all day long?
so you're
Isn't that their job?
actually
on Instagram.
hold on.
It's not our job to flirt with
This
anybody.
is one of my favorite things I actually bring up in my course, to not go to certain places like Twin Peaks, like Tight Ends, because they actually don't bust their tables, and in return of not busting their tables, they have to flirt with the customers at Hooters and only like a couple other places. You like they have to bust their own tables, but they don't get told to go hang out with the customers. So if those girls at certain places are hanging out with you, it's because they actually like you, or you're cool, or you're a regular that they actually want to be around because you're probably gonna tip them good or something like that.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you go to certain places like Tight Ends, or if you go to Twin Peaks, you're 1,000% right. There's tons of guys that go there because they love the girls flirting with them,
Yeah.
and they're this type of all the girls that work at those places too are finessers. Those are usually the type of girls that are going to make it into the stripping world or OnlyFans or bottle girls, because they're very good at talking to guys and finessing them. And so like I actually tell my guys to stay away from certain places because it's very bad.
Yeah.
You'll get finessed in 2
I think
seconds.
though, I really believe that all women are finessers.
Ooh, yeah.
Because
Absolutely.
I mean, here's the thing. That's the hustle, right? So I think the point is this, right? You carry around your phone, you get your little Instagram going on. I don't know how many followers you have. You open it up, boom, there's like 20 dicks right there. Like, yeah.
No,
But here's the
people say
thing. It's
that.
like, what I mean by that is that you get, just hear me out for a second. What I mean by 20 dicks is you get probably like 20 DMs. Hey man, you're looking good, beautiful. 50 likes on a picture in a bikini, right? You get dressed, you maybe scroll TikTok a little bit, have your little latte, mess with your dogs, and then head out for the day. Grocery store, dang girl, you're hot. Let me get your number. That's another option right there. You see, the point is men do not have the amount of options women have. I think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you look at it like that, the whole point of the sexual marketplace and the strategy that women utilize it with social media is what? Hey, this is what I look like. Check me out. I'm hot as fuck. Let me get this attention. It feeds your ego, right? You guys love that shit when you put a picture out there. How many likes you get?
Well, just
200 or
wait.
300?
There's a lot of us
No,
who
she
have
probably
like,
gets like 500.
well, let's wait a second. There's like some of us who have like big brand deals and like have to post like sponsorships and stuff like that. Like not all of it is just for y'all. Not all of it is
But
just
so
to
like,
impress
so like,
y'all.
I
It's
agree.
not about impressing me at all because I'm not
Or,
impressed,
like,
to be
like
honest with
Sergio
you.
said,
But like,
advertising,
but like, I've seen a
right?
lot of girls. You know, I've talked to. I run a lot of girls' accounts. I help a lot of women with this
Yeah.
type of stuff. You know what's crazy though? A lot of them will stand on that hill, and then I find out they're making $12,000 a year off of their account, or they're making $5,000 a year off their Instagram. It's just like
Isn't that your job?
so like you'll stand, but no. But what I'm saying is they will die on that hill though. When I first start with their shit, that's what they're making. Is what I'm saying. So when I first start helping them, I see that type of shit. It's just like, oh, but weren't you the type of girl that like you would never give up your Instagram for a dude? Those are the type of girls that should probably, like, if you're barely making anything off social media, you shouldn't be sitting there bragging like it's something that you make a lot of money off. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of women who will be like, oh no, I got 20,000 followers. Like I would never give this up for a man. And it's just like, what is your monetary compensation from that? Because
Yeah.
like, and I'm very into stuff like that. Like how much money do you make per view? Like that's one of my favorite formulas I like to break down for myself and everybody else, because shit, I make more money per view than a lot of fucking people do. So I would love to see, like, most women per views or like per likes or whatever, their shit is very fucking low. And it's just like, you will die on that hill. You will say, fuck these guys that hate you doing all this shit on your Instagram.
Yeah.
But in reality, for what, $10,000 a year, that guy makes $150K a year. He would have thrown you the 10 G's easily, you know? So it depends how much you're making. If you're making a 6 figs or something from your Instagram, I could kind of understand saying, fuck these guys. But like,
Yeah.
if you're just making 10, 20 G's or something, it's really not that big of a fucking deal.
That's not even a lot of money.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's
I
literally
agree.
nothing.
Especially over your span, I agree.
Yeah.
So I got a question, Sergio.
Yeah, go.
Because I know you were just asking Ryan about, you know, the different things that he was doing before to like basically lose her trust. You know, I heard Ryan, you mentioned like him sleeping with other girls, things like that. And we were asking about like, oh, will he ever get that respect? The dude won't ever fucking get that respect. The reason why, and you talk about this often, Sergio, he started this relationship off in a blue pill mindset.
Mm-hmm.
He was already in her frame. He moved in with her. She called the shots. Hell, the way that she even sent him that text message she talked about this past weekend, he failed one too many shit tests. And that relationship's fucked. Just to be very honest.
Yeah.
Like it's just a matter of time. It's just like, come on, dude.
Well, for now, he's got. I mean, if he has a good thing going, if he's an OnlyFans actor right now, so he's gonna live it. He's gonna live it up as long as he can. I give props to the guy because he's at least living as a little porn star actor for a little bit. Like honestly, so I honestly give him props because most dudes couldn't even fucking do that.
But the thing is this is self-respect over a piece of ass.
Oh,
Squeeze-
yeah,
squeeze
dude.
that juice, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
ow,
yeah.
wow. Damn.
No, I actually, you know,
Ass.
like I wanted
I
to.
think we'll be okay.
I think they'll be
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Do you want to get married to him? If he went down on one knee right now, would you get married?
Nope.
No.
That honestly terrifies me.
Do you want kids?
I absolutely do not want kids. No,
Well, I'm not saying with him, just in general, in 10,
No,
20, 30 years, you don't want kids?
I've never wanted kids.
Do you want marriage?
I would get married.
You would get married, but you never want kids? Why would you want to get married if marriage is for kids?
How is it 4 kids?
Because that's the whole point of the union of marriage. The whole point of the union of marriage is to be able to start a family and to keep kids together. That's why people stay together even when they're not fucking anymore. Because it's not about you, it's about the fucking kids. It's not. It's
Personally-
never been about two people. It's always been about the family union and kids.
Kids are just like not my thing.
Well, like, why do you want to get? Well, that's why I asked you. Why do you want to get married then? If you have a want to get married, but you don't want kids, what is like that thing in your brain that's saying I want to be married still? You know, like what is it? Why?
Because it's like someone fun that you're like your best friend, you can travel with, like you're
So
with every
because
single
the fun, because of the positive, like the fun sides of it. Because marriage isn't always just all happiness. It's a roller coaster. It's
I
up,
know.
it's down, it's all of that. But it's just I ask this question a lot because like sometimes the women want to get married just for the wedding, you know, just for the honeymoon, just for the
That's crazy.
fun.
That's
And I just want to make sure that whenever people get married, it's for the right reasons because that shit is sacred. Like that shit is not just something that you should just fucking throw away to anybody or just do whenever you feel like it. Like I said, it was meant for families and children for a reason. And then even if you're gonna do it outside of that, I just hope you do it just because like I gotta ask just really quick, ladies. Do y'all think that women know what they want? Do you think women know what they want?
A few.
A few?
A few.
Do you think women know what they want?
The ones that don't carry the amount of trauma that we have. Like we haven't been cheated on, lied to, beaten.
But you think so? So you think normal women that haven't gone through trauma, they know what they want? Like they know exactly what they want.
Depends.
I would argue no woman knows what they fucking want. Like y'all, none of y'all fucking know what you want. The second that you get with a fucking loser that gives you everything that you want, the second you realize that's not really what you fucking wanted.
What if we don't know what we want?
That's what I know. That's what I'm telling you. You don't know what you want. You know, I'm gonna tell you what you need is a man. This is why you need a man to tell you what you need. That's why y'all need a man.
If someone can step up to the plate and actually be a man and tell me what I need,
you got one. What are you talking about?
I would be submissive as hell and be like, okay, bring it on, daddy.
You've been submissive. What are you talking about? You got one.
I don't think he knows what he wants.
No, he definitely knows what he wants because he's getting it. He gets exactly what he fucking wants. What do you mean?
What do you want, Sergio?
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Oh, real quiet now. Okay.
I mean, what? No, I'm serious. Like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? What do I want?
You're asking.
I'm a man. Men and women don't want the same things.
So why are you asking me questions when I'm asking you a question?
Oh man, she's lawyering me good right now.
Yeah.
But no, so I mean, if he wants to spin plates, as we call it, which is where he like fucks you and he fucks other girls. He has a roster, you know.
Are you not gonna answer my question?
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm leaning with him. He likes to spin plates. What I want is not that.
Okay.
I want family. I want kids. I want, you know, a legacy. I want to grow trees. I want to write books. I want to change the world. There's different people. Yes. Well, not those type of trees. Chill out.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about like real trees. Like I actually like grow plants. Like I grow like real fruits and vegetables and stuff. No, like so like that's what I'm into. But that's what I want. But that's not what. If he wants to spin plates, he can fucking spin plates. That's what he wants.
Well, we have a saying in the red pill space that when a girl says she wants something, you always got to put right now after it. You just got to put right now because
Kinda.
because like
it's
you'll
so good,
like absolutely
so good,
like
bro.
it's basically you guys change a lot your emotions. You know, you guys run everything through an emotional filter, but you have to be like that. It's like a survival mechanism, right? We just say, hey, like if a girl says, I want a man, just say, I want a man right now. Because tomorrow it may be different. Next week it may be different.
You know what? I'm a Gemini, and I agree with you 100%. Someday,
Gemini.
You agree? You agree with me 100% right now. Tomorrow you may be like, screw that guy.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? Let's call him up right now. Fuck that guy.
Tomorrow,
I can't stand him.
Tomorrow she's gonna be mad.
And then Tuesday you'll be like, you know, he made a lot of sense right now.
Exactly.
See, and that's the way we kind of like deal with women's kind of like roller coaster of emotions. You just gotta understand it's all in the moment. What I think Sergio's trying to say is that it helps women when they just think a little bit in the future and think a little bit because, you know, you're not gonna, you know, be super hot every day, you know, for the rest of your life. You know.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I hope everyone stays hot forever, but you know, you're not gonna.
The amount of money we spend.
With the amount of money that we spend on everything that we got, I think we're like.
I gotta ask a really quick question. Why do you think women spend so much money on, you know, say BBLs, tits, makeup, like all this stuff? Like, what do you think makes a woman spend more money on that type of stuff?
They care about themselves more.
Because they care about themselves. What do you think?
Social media.
Social media. What do y'all think, guys?
Instagram
Why do women be spending so much money today? You think
they have to compete?
Yeah,
100%. I gotta look good for the guy I'm with.
Yeah.
For sure, you want to make him look good, right?
So the thing is, the older y'all get, ladies, the thing is, when y'all were like 21, 22, you were at your peak market sexual value.
Sure about that?
1,000%.
I definitely look better now.
I think so too.
You know what? I have like I told y'all before, I got tons of friends in y'all same boat. I met them at 20, 21, 22 when they first started Hooters. No tit jobs, no BBLs, no nothing done, okay? I met them all perfectly natural, and I see them all now, and I see where they're at now with their tits and their ass and everything. And I'm going to be honest. There are certain types of guys that fucking love that shit.
What? The natural or the BBL?
No, like all that shit, like all the extra stuff. There's certain types of guys, but I would argue that those guys are fucking losers.
Wait, hey, whoa.
Wait.
I got to push on that. Hold on. No. I get the table on this. I get the table on this. Dude, I love fake tits on a woman.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
Yeah,
you know, it's like
some people do.
Yeah, I like the bolt-ons. I like a woman that takes care of herself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so here's the thing, you know, If she's with me and I'm responsible for her and she's submissive to me, guess what?
You're paying for boobs.
Boom, there you go, baby. You can have them.
I gotta look expensive.
I don't do BBL though. It's too dangerous.
It's too
Plus,
I'm getting one.
I come from Latin America. I like
I don't
the
even know what
natural
that is. What's that mean? What's BBL?
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh,
Yeah,
forget that.
I will say the only thing that
Squats.
does get a pass for me is just the tit job, but like everything else, like the thing is like I don't care what it is in this world, you reap what you sow. It doesn't matter what you're doing, you reap what you sow. So if a woman wants more attention, you reap what you sow. You're going to get more attention, whether that's in the relationship, whatever it is. So like, I don't want to be with the type of woman who wants certain things because that's not my type of person.
What if
like,
they're just insecure about themselves and they want to fix something that they don't like?
Oh,
And it
I'm
makes
so
them-
glad you said
then
that.
that's
It makes
even
you feel
to
bad.
me.
It's
To me, that's even worse. Honestly, I think if she's insecure, then that's even worse. It's an even worse trait for me. I know that's not the same for every guy, but for me, I would say I don't want to be with a girl who's insecure.
Are you telling me there's
That's just
not
me.
one thing on your body right now that you would change that you would make you feel
Of
better?
course I would.
So
Of
then
course.
what
I want to be
the-
180 with big muscles,
There
bro.
we
Like, what are you talking about?
go.
Of course.
This is a perfect topic
But
because
the-
this
but-
one is
but
the
the
double standard human as hell right here.
No, because
we
I
have
don't
this
go and
discussion.
sit there and do everything I can to get that. I'm not going to pay a bunch of money to get or to like get fake
It's
abs
because
or
you
anything
don't
on me.
have the money. And
But
we
there's
do.
another double standard.
No,
where-
trust me, babe. I got the money. It has nothing to do with the money. What it has to do with is confidence. And you got to say, there's some people out here who have so much confidence, they don't have to do anything for other people. Now, don't get me wrong. There is a ton of people that are insecure as fuck. They care about what everybody else thinks in this world, and they got to do whatever it takes to make everybody else happy. That's fine. I'm just saying there are some people, like my girl, like me, that are so confident in our body and how we look, we don't have to do anything.
That's
My girl
right.
is fucking gorgeous. Like, I'm talking drop dead gorgeous, okay? She has nice tits without a tit job. Like not just some little ABCs or anything like that. Like, she has nice tits and she got a fat ass, okay?
He
Like,
loves you.
what I'm saying is you can find a badass natural girl. Any guy can find a badass natural girl. And any woman can find a badass natural dude. But how often do we judge people off those things now? We judge people off of vanity now. We don't judge people off of fucking thoughts and like how smart they are. Nobody does that. I look up to Neil deGrasse Tyson, Michio Kaku, and a bunch of scientists. That doesn't make me cool. Like, nobody gives a fuck about that shit. It's all about your muscles now. I don't
Yes.
care.
There's no way that you got with your girl because of her brains. Like, come on. Please.
She had her bachelor's degree by the time she was 20 years old.
And that was
I
the first
did.
question
It
you
wasn't.
asked
It wasn't
on your
her
first
brains.
date?
It wasn't her brains, but it was one of the many
You have your
things that.
bachelor's?
But
I do not.
it made her above all the other women that I was talking to because
so it was
she
an
was.
add-on to her looks, right?
Well, considering I talked to 28-year-olds that lived with their parents and then worked like for a job for $15 an hour, and then I was with her and she already had her degree, she had a bunch of plans for more shit, and she had her own place.
Well,
Yeah,
when
she
you-
was above
when you
women that are 28.
First saw her, she was stunning and she was gorgeous, right? In your eyes, right?
Of course, yeah.
Okay, cool. And then on top of that, she has her bachelor's, and then she has like all these other things that made you fall in love with her.
Yeah.
Cool. Some of us maybe need to just do a little bit extra to maybe not have our bachelor's. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, y'all do the extra stuff to compete. Like they were talking about. Everything that y'all do, it's not for yourself. It's not for your own confidence. It's to compete. When a woman turns 30 years old and she realizes she can't pull guys like she did when she was 21, she goes and gets a BBL. She goes and gets her tits done. She goes and gets her face done. She goes and gets that shit done because the only way to compete with the 21, 22-year-old natural girls is to do all that bullshit. And you're going to compete for the guys that aren't even going to take you seriously. They're just only going to fuck you because they're going to end up wanting a wife or have the young, nurturing girl that doesn't have no trauma yet or hasn't traveled around the world yet. Why would I want to be with a girl that's traveled all around the world and experienced a bunch of shit whenever I want to do that with her for her first time?
Let's get real interesting. What's your religion?
Christian.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that? My whole show is based on Christianity. Everything that I talk about that as a prescription is based on the Bible. Everything that I say that as a prescription is literally straight from the Bible.
All right, let me change the. Now it's my show.
No, go for it.
No, I mean, you have to like go easy on us a little bit. I mean, like, just because we want to like look better for our man and like do these different things that like make us feel better about ourselves. Like, just imagine if someone woke up in the mirror and they didn't like what they saw and they can afford to change it. Why would you not want to change it?
Look, sweetheart,
And feel better.
your main sexual market strategy, like one of your biggest strategies, like a guy's biggest strategy sometimes is provisioning, okay? Because y'all always need a provider, okay? Y'all's biggest strategy to get the best guy is your beauty. Like, you need to be beautiful as possible. So I'm not going to sit there, like, I understand you. I understand why you need to be as beautiful as possible. If you want to get the best guy possible, yeah. What I'm just saying is that sometimes you reap what you sow. That means that, like, I'm going to be honest with you. I know a bunch of dudes that are huge drug dealers, okay, in Dallas. Huge guys, okay? But they're the short, fat, dorky dudes. They're the guys that are fucking, like, buying nothing but fucking the designer clothes and stuff like that. And you know what those type of guys want? They want the girl with all the fake shit. And you know what? I'm not like those guys. I think those guys are fucking losers. I don't think it's cool at all to wear all that designer and then your bitch gets taken from a dude just wearing a white tee. Like, I don't think those guys are cool. And those guys are always matched up.
Thank you.
Why are those guys always matched up with the girl that's just as fake as them? It's just ironic to me. And that's fine. If you want to be that girl that's fully fucking fake, just expect to end up with a fake loser. That's all I'm saying. Because that's what most of those guys do that want that shit. Just saying. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody probably hates me now at this table because like I'm disagreed on
I
both
don't hate
sides.
anybody. I don't hate anybody.
I have no enemies.
It's
I have
good.
no enemies. I love everyone at this
So I
table.
got enemies, but not at this table.
So I wanted to see if our gentleman here had any things to add on because I did have a follow-up question.
Yeah, because y'all are different from me, so please add on to that.
You want to go first, Phil? Or
Yeah, man. Like, here's the deal. Like, as far as anestheticians and stuff like that for girls, man, I have no issue with that. I mean, there's a line there. You know, obviously, I mean, you can keep filling a hole for a woman, you know, like for her aesthetic purposes, you know, as she ages, you know, she wants to look as good as possible for as long as possible.
Confidence too.
Yeah. And so here's the thing. It's not necessarily, I wouldn't say necessarily an insecurity thing. It's that, hey, I want to present my best foot forward to the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So, because a woman is really a compliment, Ryan, to a man. Okay. So a man is not a compliment to a woman. So the point is in their dynamic, he compliments her. You know what I mean? And so rightly so, you know, that's how you guys like to live, you know, but I think that women that want to have, you know, tits done or whatever they want to get done, you know, obviously there's some hard lines there for me. You know, there's things I'm like, hey, I don't think that's necessary, you know, but as far as the, you know, lips and all that other stuff, go for it, man. If that's what makes you happy, if that's what makes you feel special and you enjoy doing those things, you like going to the nail salon, you get your eyelashes done, all this shit, go for it. Here's the card. Enjoy yourself. It's not a big deal, but that's just, that's me.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't bother me. When I go to a place, I want to have a presence. You know, I don't want my girl to be busted looking, but that's me. You know what I mean? Everybody has their own takes on that. Go ahead.
Yeah, more or less the same, but like, there's a lot of specific situations where, you know, you might want to help your girl out. Like, for example, women that have lost a lot of weight, they can, you know, some of their body parts kind of droop. So you may want to invest because
lipo and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like they made a lot of bad decisions, but they worked hard and they fixed them. But now, you know, little after
There's
effects.
a little stuff, yeah.
So you know, you may have to, you know,
or like some A tits, yeah, they gotta be upgraded.
Yeah, you know, and that's more of a like a mental self image health wise. I don't agree with BBLs because they're dangerous. You have a higher chance of dying from a BBL than childbirth.
What?
No,
Yeah.
that's actually a fact.
I've
Yeah.
never heard that before.
BBL,
Most dangerous plastic surgery you can get.
it's 1 in 3,000 for BBL, and childbirth is like 1 in 5,000. So you're almost twice as likely to die from BBL than childbirth. So I don't agree with that. Unless you're going to like the best doctor, you know. And also,
this is why ass is such a big deal to me. Ass comes first when picking a girl for me.
And the thing is,
it can't be fake.
Yeah, and the thing is,
you can't fake it.
The thing is too with fake breasts. If they get them when they're younger, they look great as they get older. They like fill out better, right? It's going from experience. But here's a sad part. I met a woman who was like in her 40s, mid 40s, and we kind of had an exchange on a dating app. And she was very nice, you know, very cool gal, like nothing against her. But she started getting addicted to the surgeries, you know, like she looked super curvy, like, you know, she could have walked on a porn set, probably got the job right away. But she told me, hey, I want to get this done. I want to get that done. I want to get this done. I'm like, hey, like, you need to stop at some point. You need to stop. So it's like,
sounds like my dad.
Honestly, I think that's what I fear the most because I've seen it a dozen times. I've seen it more than a dozen times with my friends. Yeah. I've seen girls that I'm talking drop dead gorgeous at 19, 20, 21, 22. And then they start getting to this point at like 25, 26. They start doing everything that you can imagine, you know, every little thing. And it's not just the BBL or it's not just the tits. It's like they just keep going and going and going. And the next thing you know, they're being made fun of by the other girls because they look like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. No, I
agree
it's just
with
like, you. Remember when Megan Fox like had a stunning face and then all of a sudden she like,
that was a good
got
one.
like a huge face.
That was a big one.
Are all the girls getting like this removed now?
The buccal fat,
yeah,
buckle,
how you
whatever
say
you want to call it, buccal or buckle.
Yeah, see, so like that so that's where I agree with him. Like I'm actually really okay with it whenever it's just like tattoos. It's great when it's done right. But like
Facts.
whenever it's done wrong, it looks really bad.
Oh my god.
It's like, but
There's
to me,
nothing
like
more
that's where my
tragic.
stance is more on it. It's more like that.
But
Like
here-
it has to be done good.
But here's the saddest thing. You know, I met a Colombian woman who, you know, in Colombia it's like more normalized to get surgery. It's like a whatever thing. You know, like, oh, I'm gonna go get a rhinoplasty, or I want to get a
'cause
BBL.
it's like $100. Yeah.
Yeah, which is sketch in itself.
Mhm.
She looked nothing like her daughter. Nothing.
Oh.
She just the same skin color because she had so much work done. And I saw her Instagram and her daughter. I'm like, oh, is that your niece or your, you know?
Yeah.
She's like, no, that's my daughter. And I'm like, if I'm gonna get with a girl, you know, I have nothing against women doing whatever they want. It's a free country, right?
Mhm.
But I prefer that if we have kids, I want our kids to look like her. You know.
I was just about to bring that up. Like, think about how many people have veneers now. Think about how many people have all. Like, when my mom picked my dad, it was over teeth. My mom literally straight up told me it was because of my dad's teeth.
She was like, open your mouth.
Okay,
big
no,
thing.
and back then, no, in the
Ponytail
80s,
cavity.
in the 80s and 90s, this was a big deal. It was like they would bring up teeth in dating a lot.
Teeth are still
Okay.
very famous. Right
Okay,
now.
but
That's the
not
first
if
thing I
everybody has
look at.
veneers. If everybody got veneers, how are you going to tell? You're going to end up having a kid with that guy, and then when the kid comes out, he's all buck-toothed, and you're like, why do you look like this? And then you ask your husband, why does my son's teeth look? Oh, sorry, babe. I actually have veneers. I've had them this whole time. Like,
Very noticeable.
it's sorry. Like,
It's,
honestly, I don't actually like look like this. I got lipo done. You know, like I'm just. That's what's scary to
You
me.
have them.
I'm telling
What's
you.
that?
And
Do you have them?
No, what?
Who's
Veneers.
got
No, I
veneers
do.
here?
I don't have any
You
veneers.
just have very white teeth.
Yeah, I just take care of my teeth. I floss and brush daily, girl.
It's genetics sometimes.
Yeah.
no, good job. But it's just crazy though because y'all know what I mean. In 10 years, everybody's gonna be fighting to see whose real genetics have their like real shit going on. It's gonna be weird.
We're so screwed. For
I think in
Look at
5 or
the
10 years,
younger
everybody's going to be like
pictures.
overweight and disgusting anyway. So
I really hope that's not the case,
Yeah,
man.
but I prefer
truth.
a girl that's had work done over an overweight woman.
Okay.
amen to
9
that.
times out of
I
10.
have a fear of being fat.
That's good. That's a good fear.
Fat people are-
Wait, you
Keep that fear in the
prefer-
back of your
Hold
head.
on,
Like,
your
and-
boy right here is like totally going against like what you just
That's
said.
fine.
No,
We're
but
very
like,
opposite.
you gotta understand. You gotta understand that with surgeries, you can get them reversed. Like you know
You
what?
can get them reversed.
Like Kim Kardashian got her stuff reversed,
If
right?
you want to
She
be on
just took out
botched,
her booty fat.
and
that's
her
it.
and
didn't
her
know
boobs, you can
She
get.
had like implants really bad, and like finally got them taken out because she got skinny all of a sudden.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
It's
they
that
can, you can get
Ozempic
it taken
shot.
out.
It's that
You can get it taken
Mounjaro.
out. Yeah.
That's
But-
really weird.
Mounjaro.
But what the thing is with obesity and fat is just it. There's so much more to that. It's not that just fat. It could be like psychological issues. It and like as a guy who works out 4 or 5 times a week, how am I gonna convince someone that doesn't have that lifestyle? They're
Yeah.
gonna pull me down. They're gonna be like, "Let's go to Chick-fil-A today." I'm like, "No, we're gonna meal prep instead."
I'd rather cook chicken and green
Yeah,
beans.
yeah. Rice and beans, but
Wait, no chicken?
and chicken. Yeah, no chicken. Chicken, rice and
'Cause
beans.
she doesn't eat meat, so I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean, tofu.
God,
whatever.
you
I don't
surprise
know.
me so much right now.
So
This
you
girl's
run the
an
All
house
right,
interview.
all right. Tofu,
I'm
whatever.
vegetarian.
Okay.
I'm like a
yeah.
carb whore.
Yeah.
I'll eat pasta, pizza, chips and queso.
I can't.
Terrible,
I
can't.
terrible.
I'll be
But I
bloated
go
all
to the
day.
gym almost every day, so we're golden. It's okay.
Yeah, but like if
It might catch up to me at some point. but
imagine-
Right now,
Oh, it's gonna catch up.
do you guys both
right
go
now
to
we're okay.
do you go to the gym, Allie?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine dating a fat guy who's just like, no, let's stay in, let's
See,
eat
I
pizza
wouldn't.
every
We
day.
just
I
would never.
wouldn't. I just would never.
Why? Because that would bring you down and would hurt
Facts.
yourself, your business, or whatever.
Mhm.
And a person who has surgeries, a lot of the times it's reversible. Plus, it's just like, it's not going to drag my goals down.
Right. You don't want to
There's
be with
different
someone like that.
dimensions to this. However, when I see a girl that has a BBL, right, like an
Mhm.
obvious one,
You like it.
no girl gets a BBL. I mean, my monkey brain is like nice, but listen, yeah, but listen. If I see a girl that has a BBL, right, I'm not automatically gonna be like, "Whoa, what a hoe," I don't really think that, but I think this is what I think. She did that for a reason. She didn't do that to mess with
What if
average
you just
guys.
wanted a fatter ass?
Oh, listen. She did that not to mess with guys like me. She's going for the top. Girls don't travel to my home country or Colombia to get a BBL so they can go to a bar and get on by regular dudes.
Now we're getting somewhere.
you
Now
underst-
we
do you
are
understand-
100% getting somewhere.
And is
The
that
work-
negative?
No, that's positive as hell.
It doesn't matter. It's amoral. What I'm saying is that there's a reason. So that's like something she's telling you something.
Yeah.
You don't just
Like,
get a
I s-
BBL just to get one.
Right. I spent time and money and effort on my body, so you should do the same. And if you can even maybe try to even compare to what I'm doing, then maybe we can have a conversation.
But here's the double standard. Allie, I can't get a BBL. I have to work.
I
I have to go to the gym. But what I'm saying is from
the top rope.
yeah, what I'm saying is like if I see a girl, right, with a BBL, I'm not gonna think she's a bad person, but I'm gonna think she's going for the top. She's going for a different
Yes.
kind of man.
Because we spent so much
But-
time and
so-
so much effort
but-
and so much
But,
money.
but this is the problem. Like, y'all don't understand that, like, guys have two different categories for women. There's the fuck only category and there's the relationship category. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of guys that are like, I would love to put you in the relationship category with the BBL. Like, there's a lot of guys that are like, I want to marry the girl with the BBL. I can't wait to have that fat ass every night.
It's like every NFL
But
My man
I'm
wants
just gonna
me to get
say,
away.
just like what he just said, you know, he might. Certain guys might put you in a certain category as just a fuck only. And the really scary thing about the whole relationship and the fuck only category thing is like the guy who puts you in the relationship category and the guy who puts you in the fuck only category, they talk, they look exactly the same. Everything that they say, the exact same. Because the guy who's putting you in the fuck only category, he's gonna say whatever it takes for you to think he's not putting you in the fuck only category. He's gonna make you think you're in the relationship category so he can fuck you as long as he can. So they both talk the same, they both look the same, everything about them's the same. So you could get the BBL, you can do all this stuff, but you might end up pigeonholing yourself with certain types of guys that keep putting you in the fuck only category. And the horrible thing about the fuck only category is, like I said, you may never know you're in it. You may be thinking that he might put you in the wife position or the relationship position at some point, and in reality, you're totally in fuck only category, and you will never move out of it ever. But he's never gonna tell you that. Why would I tell you that? To miss out on sex every week? Nah, I'm not gonna tell you.
Shit. What are you gonna say about that?
I can definitely tell.
You can tell what
I read through the bullshit.
you read.
I think so.
I
I mean, fuck, you're just only at my
I am
house.
in school.
I mean, you're in my house only at 2 a.m. and you're just hanging out with me like anytime after like midnight. Of course, I know like why you're here and like what our relationship is. I'm not dumb. We're not like born yesterday. It's 2023, right?
Is that not what your dude's doing to you though?
He's not.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like you're just like all my other friends who thinks that it's special because he calls you and he comes to you.
Listen, I don't think I'm special, and I never said that he was the only one that I'm messing with. Okay.
Actually, I can already. You don't even have to tell me. I already know how women work because I talk to so many of y'all. You have a roster, right?
I don't have a roster.
No, you have a roster, right? Be
Eh,
honest. You have a roster, right? How many guys are on your roster?
okay.
No. Be honest. How many
I love
guys got on
that
your
I'm in a
roster? 3,
relationship right
4?
now.
How many?
How many people can I call up right now to tell them to come drop off like anything I want?
Yeah. How many? A bunch. But like, how many guys have you actually like
Like cared
extracted
about
resources from, talked to, or anything?
people that I actually like care about.
No, I'm not even saying care because sometimes you cannot even care about these people.
Well, I don't have sex like just for like whatever.
So
You have to be like,
here,
this
let's put it this way: how many guys are you having sex with right now?
right now.
Just one, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. And when was the last time you had sex with the other guy?
Do you mean the main one?
Yeah. Well, no. Like if you're having sex. No, she did not.
Oh,
She did
my
not just say
God.
that.
Get yourself caught
I'm
up.
so canceled. Oh my god.
No,
Sorry.
because here's the thing. I've asked literally 100 girls this question. The thing is, this is what always ends up happening.
What is the right
They have-
answer?
I'm trying to pull out of you to see if you're just like all the other ones. And what usually ends up happening is that they don't just have a roster of guys that they're fucking. They have one guy they're fucking.
Uh-huh.
They have one guy that takes them to dinner.
Okay.
One guy that might pay for a vacation. One guy that might text or call them. Y'all,
Wash the car.
yeah, y'all don't do rosters like how we do rosters. How guys do rosters, we literally got a girl for Monday. We got a girl for Thursday. We got a girl for Saturday.
How
Like
is that not the same thing as car wash?
because we're fucking them all. And what I'm saying is usually how women are.
Disgusting.
Usually how women are.
Sounds like y'all are gross, and we're just getting things done for us.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Wait.
She did such a oh my god there guys. That was such a good one.
No.
No.
Hold on. That's
Y'all
good.
caught
That's
that,
good.
right?
Yeah,
Can
but
we
see,
clip that? Oh my god.
Yeah,
clip
that's
that
actually-
right now. Did you see that? We're getting things done for us.
Nope.
Oh, it sounds like
so,
someone's mad.
but we're getting things done for us too. That's the point,
Your
right?
dick
Sucks.
getting
Wow.
sucked?
There you go. Hey, I mean, what else do you actually?
What else do
Do you think
need?
men and women are the same?
Do you actually need
No.
more from
Hey.
a woman? Do I need you to wash my car or do anything else? No.
Well, we could
Some of these men are
sexually-
really sassy these
True.
days,
Very.
so they can
like this one right
Well, no,
here.
I just want y'all to understand though, like it's not the same at all. Like when a guy has a roster, he's respected, He's loved. Everybody in society is like, oh, dude, you get multiple bitches. You're a no, definitely 1,000%. You look at the guys who get the most girls, they're always looked at as fucking kings.
With
Everybody likes them.
And a raging case of gonorrhea, and nobody really like wants to hang out with them because they're just big hoe bags. Girls talk, you know that,
and
right?
5 baby moms.
You do realize that like what you think is cool and what guys would think is cool is probably two different things, right? Like what we think is cool is a guy that can get a lot of bitches. What you think is cool is probably not a guy that gets a lot of bitches.
Sleeping with a lot of girls who constantly have to like go to the doctor to get STD checked is not very cool. In fact, you should probably...
but what I'm wondering is though, like, whose fault is that? Is it his fault or the girl's fault?
Gotta be yours.
The man.
Why is it the man's fault when the girls are opening their legs? Who made y'all open your fucking legs to get gonorrhea? Your fucking fault. Like, nobody.
You carrying it?
No, it doesn't matter though. Who is the gatekeeper of sex? We gotta bring this up again. Who's the gatekeeper of sex?
I still stand on this. I still think it's men.
No, we just talked about this and you said women literally like 15 minutes ago. You said women were the gatekeepers of sex and men are the gatekeepers of relationship.
Did I say that?
Yeah, y'all agreed with me. So if you agree on that, then that means that it's your fault for getting gonorrhea because you never had to open your fucking legs. If y'all would have kept your shit closed, you would never got it. It's all women's fault for y'all sleeping around. It's not fucking men's fault at all. Men are animals. It's your fucking fault.
The eye twitch just came.
You're giving my friend a whole seat.
No, because y'all really have. I could tell that y'all have a problem with the double standard of like guys sleeping around and like women, you know. But like the thing is, we're not the same, huh?
I don't do that.
What do you mean? Women don't sleep around?
I personally don't do that.
I know because it's in your preference to not do that. I would say a majority of women, unless they have a cluster B disorder, do that. Because I mean, why would you want to do that? If we were looking 100,000 years back and you slept around like a slut, you would have ended up with a child and fucking probably dead fucking 9 months later because nobody was gonna be there to take care of your hoe ass. So yeah, if you want to like if you really want to look at it, you know, from a scientific perspective, there's a reason why. I know why you don't like sleeping around. For a guy though, we have a completely different mating strategy. Y'all get pregnant once every 9 months. A guy can get fucking. In that amount of time, we can get 9,000 girls pregnant. I can come fucking 5 times a day. I can fuck. The guy with the most kids had 888. The woman with the most had 69. Guys wake way more kids. Like, we have way more sexual activity that we want to do. We're not the same. And the biggest problem with the world today is like, y'all like to think, oh, he's a whore because he does that. You're projecting from your point of view as a woman. Of course, as a woman, you think it's a hoish thing to do that because you should think that way. If you didn't, you would have died 100,000 years ago. If a guy 100,000 years ago wanted to fuck everything around and get it all pregnant, that was great. He was going to have his lineage and his DNA going all over the fucking place. We're not the same. Y'all's like, this is just a normal, like, and it's crazy because you have a guy who's like really fucking, I could tell he's probably a pretty cool, like alpha, like red pill type dude. And you know all the shit that we're saying is true because you live it. You literally live the shit that we're all talking about right now. You're literally like a product of exactly everything that we've been talking about this whole time. Every double standard, you're a part of it.
Listen, I'm okay with it.
I know, good. You should be.
Like, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, you're a woman.
Like, whoa, that's a little sexist.
No, I'm saying as a woman. As a woman, you should be okay with it. Like, you're going to be happier than the women that are upset about it. All the other women that are like, I can't accept how men are today. This shit's fucking crazy.
They're miserable and they're unhappy and they're like staying at home and they're just by themselves and they're single and they'll be single for the rest of their lives.
She's a smart girl.
They have these expectations that are way too high.
I respectfully.
Guys, she's a plate and she's proud of it. This is crazy. There's not a lot of women that are proud to be plates, but like, you're literally like,
I don't mind
I'm
being
okay
submissive. I'm like more comfortable when I'm submissive. I feel more like I can be myself whenever I'm submissive. When I know someone is like absolutely going to take care of me, and just because I have to share with maybe one other girl, okay, I might be okay with it.
I got a question actually to y'all on this one. Do y'all think that a woman should be contextually submissive? Like, do you think that like it should be based off of certain things, like, you know, when they feel like it, or should submissive or like femininity be something that is just a normal thing? I'm gonna go pee really quick.
Go ahead.
Do I think women should be contextually submissive?
Wait, let me just ask you.
What's up?
Do you get annoyed when like girls like go on this podcast and talk way too much about, I mean, them like being like equality and all that stuff, who are like extremely like, I'm going to support myself and I'm going to do whatever it takes. I don't need a man. I don't want a man.
Well,
like,
I don't really believe a lot of what people say on a camera.
On these podcasts?
On a camera in general.
No, we're way too honest.
So let me just ask how you feel then.
Well, I met you guys before the show, so maybe. But let me answer the question. The question is, do I believe in women being contextually submissive? Listen. the relationship is not my problem. It's the woman's problem, right?
Mm.
If she wants to be in a relationship with me, she has to show me, right, that she is the girl for me, right? I can't beg you to be in a relationship with me. However, if you show me, hey, you're doing the right things, then I will consider a relationship. But it has to be little by little. I'm not gonna propose to you in a month, right?
Right.
It's over time. So if I see behaviors that I'm just like, oh, she's only doing this when I do this, if she's only acting good when I take her out to dinner, but when it's like we want to chill or stay in and just do nothing, she's like, I don't feel like hanging out. Then I know, okay, she thinks I'm just here to spoil her, even though I'm getting something out of it, and that's why I'm like, okay, she doesn't like me, she just likes the fun and excitement, so
Yeah.
she's in the plate only category. She's
Wait,
like
what
a
does that
side
mean?
chick.
I heard him say that earlier. I don't know.
Plate's
what
a
that means.
it's side chick. It's a chick that you're just like when you spin plates on a.
He's been calling me a side chick this whole time.
Yeah, that's what I thought you
And I've
knew.
been like agreeing this whole time
Uh-oh.
like this.
Uh-oh.
Realization.
Wait, so
You know
a plate-
when in a circus when people spin plates and then one plate falls off and they just put another one back
whenever
on?
he comes back in, I'm just gonna smack him as hard as I can. Whenever.
Oh, don't do that. We're all friends here.
We're all friends. For
Yeah,
sure.
we're all
We don't
friends.
support the abuse. It's only for Ryan's house.
A plate? What?
This is like
Been
red
around
pill
household.
101. A plate is like it's just a girl that you're messing around with, and then a plate can become a girlfriend, right? But you're just spinning her around, and when she falls and breaks like a plate, then you pick another plate, another girl up, and you start spinning her.
That might have been the meanest
The
thing
reason-
I've said this
but hey,
whole
listen,
time.
Ryan, Allie, the reason we say plate is because girls are fickle. They change their mind. They leave. They come back. Just like plates are easy to fall, women are the same. You guys leave for any reason. You guys get icks over nothing, right? Like you could be dating a guy and the guy can can drive a certain way. He can drive with both of his hands on the steering wheel. You'd be like, no, can't do it. And that's why you'll leave.
Your boyfriend of 10 years could come back into your life. Things like that.
Yeah.
Things like that. I mean, that's how that goes. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Sergio, welcome back.
No, but I think that girls contextually should always be submissive. I mean, because that's how you were designed, right? I think it's
so.
100%. That's how you were made. You were made to submit to a man.
Yeah, I don't want to be the alpha. I don't want to be the man of the house. I did that for a long time in a relationship. I don't want to do it anymore.
And so,
I don't
and
feel
that's
like it.
because you were around a weak man. And so, really,
Yeah,
the
he was very
submissiveness in a woman is drawn out of her by a masculine presence. That's all it is.
Which is sexy.
That's 100% what it
And
is.
we love that shit.
Absolutely.
So
you do.
everyone should keep up and be the alpha. Not leave us with this submissive boys if we're 12 years old. I'm over it. She's over it. She's done it. It's just.
But I
been there,
disagree
done
with
that.
Ryan because she likes to be in control
Just at the moment.
at the moment.
Right
So give it
now.
up for
Okay,
the right
so
man.
So how long have we been on this?
I don't
We've been
know.
on this cast for how long now? I don't know, about an
Time,
hour.
over time.
Hour,
Okay.
hour
Over
15.
time,
Okay.
we'll get somewhere. We'll get in a better place.
Yeah.
But
That's the
trust
place you need to be.
and the respect, it has to be earned immensely.
Yeah, that's
I
I
that's
have
tough.
none.
I gotta
Like-
ask us just really quick. I wanted to change it just a little bit. Would y'all give up y'all social media for the right guy? And I'm not
OnlyFans too.
Yeah, OnlyFans too. And I'm not saying a broke dude. I'm saying the guy that's the height preference you want, the dick preference. I'm talking all the preferences, and he makes enough money for y'all to live your great life and go on vacation and all that stuff. Are you gonna give it all up for that type of guy or not?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you would give it all up.
Hands down, yes.
Yeah. Okay. No. Y'all can't. Damn shit.
So there is some redemption there.
Yeah. No.
That's
I mean.
good. That's good.
I
That's
don't
good.
have to make
Oh
money
no,
and pay
there's a
things,
layer to
and
peel back though.
I
Hold
don't
on.
have to do that.
Would you give up girls' nights? Going out to the club.
I have a lot of guy friends, so there's very few girls that I would hang out with.
She got guy
Okay,
friends.
no,
She got guy friends,
my
guys.
my guy friends like my brothers. I've been friends with them for 10 years too.
Yeah, but that's a
So-
tough thing though about guy friends is they're just waiting on that shot.
No, me and my man have the same friend group. That's the best part about it.
You think none of
Still
your
with
guys'
that.
friends want to fuck you? Hold on.
Even worse.
Golly, man.
You think none of your
Ryan.
guys' friends want to
Come
fuck
back
you?
to-
Yeah,
come-
she already knows. She won't even answer because she knows a lot of his friends do want to fuck her, and she's just come on, this is ridiculous. Here,
Not that they've expressed to me.
of
They
course
might
not.
think that.
Of course not.
Hey, some are pretty bold.
It's called beating a beta orbiter. That means that they just orbit. They just wait for their opportunity, like a fucking
Like a
little
vulture?
fucking
Like a
like a
vulture?
vulture.
Like a sniper. They're
Yeah,
ready to take
dude.
that they're in the woods ready to
Just
take that
waiting.
shot.
No, so y'all will both give up the club?
Dropping names.
Yeah, drop some fucking names.
Drop names. Don't drop
Yeah.
names.
See, we
Oh
came here for a
shit!
PG
No, so y'all would
13.
give up the Instagram. Y'all would give up the girls' night out.
Yeah.
Okay. Would y'all give up the girls' trips out of town?
I don't
with the
even
girls.
do that.
Can
I
you
hate
come with
hanging out
us?
with
Huh?
hoes.
Can you come with us?
Dude, these are red pill girls almost. They're kind of based. Holy shit. I've been talking mad shit this whole show, but I mean, if y'all are willing to, those are like the three things that honestly a lot of the girls on these panels don't like to give up. So if y'all are willing to give those things up, and y'all straight up told a dude like you're that fucking down for them,
Well, you
shit,
made a point
big
earlier,
deal.
right? You made a point, and you were like, "Listen, if you're not like making like $20,000-$30,000 a month on Insta, who cares? Just
Yeah.
give it up."
It depends how much he's making. If he's making $250,000 a year
Well, that was the
or
only.
$500,000 a year, yeah, you shouldn't give
Where's
a fuck
that?
about making a certain
The,
amount of money.
Listen.
you know?
do you guys even know what the median or the average income?
Wait,
of,
maybe we should
that
talk
is a
about
good
how
one.
much would be okay for us to
Yeah,
even give
that's
that
why.
shit
That's my
up.
point right here.
Yeah,
Right? Is
yeah.
the average guy in America? Do you even know how much he makes? The average,
Can I
an
guess?
average guy. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Can I
guess.
guess?
Yeah.
A yearly,
Yeah, yearly.
2.8
Oh,
million.
you're so far off.
No,
The average
no, no,
guy.
no,
We're
no,
talking
no.
about every dude, like
Average,
the
just
average
average,
guy.
the median.
Did you say
$200,000.
2.8
No,
million?
Keep going. Keep
Yeah.
No,
going.
hold on.
Down?
Just let her talk. Hold on.
Look, see how confused we're like down, up, with
No.
No, the
Definitely
average guy,
down.
like we're talking all average ages of men.
in Texas,
Yes.
No. In the West, in
Yeah.
America.
In America.
in America.
Yep.
Oh,
Let's go.
including
Let's
Like
just get-
normal
Mississippi and
people,
Alabama.
Yeah.
normal average
Yeah,
people.
the average.
Wait, so
the
you're saying-
average, the median
Like,
average income of men in
150,000.
America. No. Keep
What do
going.
you think? Yeah, what do you think? Just keep going.
100,000?
Keep going.
Lower?
Keep going. girl.
That's disgusting.
No.
I
This
make
is
more
good.
than that.
Yeah,
I do too.
I understand. That's
So
the
I'm never using my
problem, though,
social
right?
media
So
for that.
here it is. It's less than 50K. Okay.
Well, then you're dust.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
don't
come
want
to
that
my
either.
house.
Yeah,
You're
I-
not welcome over in my corner.
I understand that. I'm talking
Can't
about
afford me.
the average guy. Okay.
Yeah, the average guy.
Okay. Top 10% of guys. Do you know how much they make?
Top 2% of what?
Of men in America. The top 10%. The top 10% of earners in America. Do you know what they make?
A year?
Yeah.
Maybe like
3
$3 million,
No, 4.
No way. Keep going down.
500,000,
You guys are so far down.
300,000,
Down.
Top 10%.
Yeah.
Top 10%, girl.
One-
Of people in
150.
America.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of men in
150-ish.
America.
Yep. Mhm.
That is so ghetto.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at
That
all.
is so
Hey,
ghetto.
I'm just trying.
No,
Wait.
don't
I
shoot the
guess I'm
messenger.
ghetto
He's
as
just
fuck
telling you
then.
the truth right now.
Someone
What
Google it.
top 1% is 500,000 or like 550? I think was the last thing.
In
I checked.
above. In above.
Yeah, and above. That's the top 1%. Okay.
No.
So the top. So no, if we look at just people over 100K a year, that's 30%. But half of those are women. So 15% of the men making over, or 15% of men make over 100K. But what did you just say for? Did you say it was lower?
10?
Because
Yeah,
that's
it's
what.
like, it's
because
in the
my
one.
sense is-
It's in the like the 150.
Okay, yeah. So that goes along with what I was saying. But yeah, 30%. If you want to look at the top 100,000 or people who make 6 figures a year, 30%. But it's half women, half men.
And we're not
Okay,
factoring
and then-
age either.
Yeah. And then when you cut that,
Oh.
no. It gets even worse. No. We are factoring in age because think about it like this. Okay, so say 15% of men make $100,000 a year. Okay, think about how many of those men are fat. How many of them are ugly. How
Yeah, they
many
don't
of
fit
them?
your liking?
Why
Yeah.
don't
How
we
many
just
of them
do
are short?
men
How many of
only?
them?
If we're going off traditional beliefs, who like the men should be like making the money, why don't you do how many men?
Do it, Donnie.
Someone Google it.
No. I thought you were gonna pull up the calculator.
Yep, I am.
Yeah,
The average man in America, how much does he make?
$42,000 a year, $38,000 a year, according to other
I'm
studies.
going-
38 and 42. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
if
and so
you're
and
a
so I, and I
loser.
was being
Yes,
generous.
that
You
is-
see, I
that
was
is
being
average.
generous.
Yeah.
No
And so
way.
so if you're making over 500K a year, you're in the top 1%.
So we're
You're a
making-
top 1%.
We're
earner.
making more than every single.
That's
man in
different. I've never
Me,
seen this one.
personally?
No, men.
Okay.
So and then so you got finance to factor in, you got looks,
The
his
webs-
status, all that stuff, right? So I mean,
Mhm.
the margin of men, the percentage of men is extremely small.
This is kind of
It's normally
sad.
the fat, short, bald ones.
This is very actually. You know the fat short bald one.
No, that's not it, Donnie. Don't click that. That's a virus. I can fucking see him like from a mile away. Type in the website is actually called She's
That's
Too.
the one. The first one. That's the one.
Yeah. I got standards, bro. Yeah, it's that
There you
one.
go.
Yeah.
Stop. You guys created your own website just to like.
No, we did.
no.
I already knew I was in the
Look.
top.
Shout
was it.
out to Fresh and Fit. They actually had somebody else make it. But no, the whole point of it is to show you what the percentage of guys that y'all actually want. Let's actually put it in really quick. We're gonna put in the age, the height,
You're
the
going off
race
of
and all those things.
IGotStandardsBro.com.
So everything on this
No, no.
website is pulled from the U.S. Census. It is not bullshit. It is actually pulled from the U.S.
Did you make
Census.
it yourself?
No.
No,
Pressure
but
fit.
I've
Shut up.
actually gone through the coding to make sure that they didn't fucking fuck it up. Actually, like 3 months ago, I did make sure that it was legit. It is legit
Well, you
because
got-
I actually even had a thing where I was like, "There's no way this is right," but it is right.
Exclude marriage.
Well, we'll go down the
Yeah,
line.
yeah, yeah. What do y'all
Let's
want?
go ahead and give.
Exclude marriage. Go
Yeah.
to white because you guys
Hold
are.
on. First, let's
No,
go
we're
down the
not
top of
going
the
to
top of the
white.
list. First of all, let's start
Hey.
at the
We're not
top of the
going to
list.
white.
Jesus fucking Christ! Do y'all know y'all's alphabet? Do y'all start with M? Shit. We're
A.
gonna start at the top. Shit. Let's start off with A. Age. What age range?
Like
Uh,
28 and up.
When you get married, like 30 and above, 30 to 40. Do 30 to 40, and then go to
Exclude marriage, right?
Yeah, or
Do
yeah.
you want a married man?
Well, I feel like they make the most like they're more like successful because they have a wife and they.
So
have
you
to,
want
like,
to share a
provide.
dude?
She still
That's
wants to be
fine
a
if you
side
want
chick,
one.
so it's
Never
fine.
said that, Sergio.
If you want to be a side chick, we can make you a side chick.
She
I
still
never
wants to be a
said
plate.
that. Said it. Keep it up. Who said that? Who said
Donnie,
that?
the producer.
What race do y'all want?
Johnny, I thought we were friends. White.
No.
No, because
She's like,
don't
I like.
giggle.
You
No, I just want to see these white
want to
men.
do any?
Sure, any color, any
Do,
shade.
do any color for both of them, for just in case.
Even Asian?
Yeah, we
What's
like
wrong with
Asians.
Asians?
Minimum height requirement?
They're the least desired race on dating apps.
Wait. The shorter men are the more successful than the taller men.
No. What is your preference?
Oh, what?
Oh, this
Dread
is
What are you
heavy.
gonna marry? Yeah. How
Yeah.
tall are you?
I'm pushing 5'9".
Yeah, so you need a dude that's like 6'2" for you to wear heels, right?
Exactly.
So is that what your minimum is for a husband?
Yep, this is gonna be really.
What?
sad.
What? Well, how tall is your guy right now?
He's not. That's why he's not a
He said
husband.
it's 5'9".
He's
That's why
a
he's not.
beautiful man. He's pushing 5'9" too.
When she says beautiful, this is what. she
What's your
means.
minimum height for the dream ideal man?
6 foot.
6
Or
foot?
taller.
Six
Yeah.
foot.
Let's just
okay.
do 6 foot
I
for
can
them.
work
Do y'all want a
with
fat guy?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't mind
Disgusting.
the belly.
Just making sure.
No.
Minimum income.
A get money gut.
I like get money gut. Who said that? I love that. Who said that? Okay, no.
What's the income? What's the
please.
minimum income? She says go all the way.
All the way down.
No. No. You can stop at like 300,000 because that's divided
That's
by
the
12.
minimum.
Wait, what would you be like your allowance? 300,000 divided by
My
12.
allowance.
Someone do that.
300,000
If I
divided
were
by
to take all
12
of
is
this money,
that's like
300,000 divided by 12.
like $25,000 a year,
Okay, I
or
can do that.
$25,000 a month.
Okay, I can do that.
You want $25K a month?
We'll
That's
split
what
it.
he's gonna make.
I would like
Right.
50,000 a month.
No, he makes a little bit more than that. He'd make like, yeah. Okay.
Well, yeah, just say that he gives me all of it, but just kidding. Right?
Okay. Yeah. Set it. Yeah. Let's see how bad this is.
For what? All the way up?
No, do 300K. Right?
Yeah.
300K. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Find out.
It can't be that bad.
It's just say fuck around and find out.
It shouldn't be that bad. I mean, just 300K. Every guy has that, right? What's the
Let's see.
probability here? Oh fuck!
How many cat
God
bags?
bless.
-0.
That's y'all's chance of finding that. 5 cat bags. Wow. You're gonna have to get some cats, more cats.
Shout out to Fresh and
Hey,
Fit.
Yeah.
my cats
Shout out
are
to Fresh Fit.
they're so
No, I
cute.
only
We
have
love
one
them.
cat. This is bad. Wait, what does this even mean?
This is based off the census data, okay? Y'all gotta understand that when you're picking men. Here's another really good question. What's the percentage of men versus women you think?
Someone said delusional score.
Yeah, it is. It's your delusional score.
I
That's how
think-
delusional you
I
are.
think they
So
made
no,
this
so
website.
I gotta know. Wait, what did I just ask?
It sounds
can't
like we're
even
just
fucking
gonna
remember. I
continue
just
to
lost
make
my
our own
track.
money.
It sounds like we're just gonna be rich by ourselves.
No, what did I just ask? And I totally forgot it. I don't know. No, I was.
No, it's interesting though when you actually look at it like that, though, right?
It is. It's weird.
You guys are on a whole nother
That's
planet.
terrible.
Yeah.
So that's the point, right?
Yeah.
Is if you're trying to secure a relationship, something meaningful, it's tough to find what you're actually wanting and looking for.
Don't be confused by the thousands of dudes that go in your DMs a year, like those fucking like a bunch of simps and all that shit that's just climate just fucking flowing in. Don't be confused by all that, because if they're not quality people, if they're not those fucking stats, it doesn't matter. So a lot of women have an illusion of thinking that they have choices, and you don't have a choice. You have a choice of a bunch of losers, and there's very few guys that are actually worthy of what you want. So it's like y'all actually don't have a lot of choices. And like what I wanted to ask you is, what do you think the percentage difference is between men and women? Like, what do you think in America, what do you think is the difference between men and women? Do you think it's 50-50? Like 50% women, 50% men? What do you think it is?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like our population, do you think there's 50% women and there's 50% men in America?
Oh no, there's more women.
Really? How much?
I think there's more men.
No, there's gotta be more women. We're the baby makers.
That doesn't mean you're not
The
pumping
best-
out a son.
Like my favorite thing about asking this question is some of the answers are so
Yeah.
confusing sometimes. What is like so what was that? There's more of y'all, so there's more women. Like what?
There has to be more women because we're the baby makers. You
So
talking
so
about
when
the
you were
whole
in biology
world?
class, did your teacher tell you that women made more women babies? Like I'm confused.
Wait, who was your biology teacher? Let me hear it right now.
Coach Adams actually. Shout out to Coach Adams.
Oh,
But
we're
yeah.
dropping names?
I mean, for my biology teacher in Red Oak High School, yeah. But no, but so what's percentage
I
difference
don't
though?
understand the
Like
question.
what do you think is the difference? Like, do you think it's 50-50? Do you think there's 50% men and 50% women
No.
in America? What do you think it is? 40% women, 6% men? Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
You think it's 40% women and 60% men?
No.
So there's more men or there's
More
less
women.
women? There's more women.
Uh-huh.
How many more?
60% women.
You think there's 6% women and 40% men?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I feel like there's more men for
I
some
feel like you're
reason.
So, like, how
Way
much
too
do you think
tall.
it is? 60-40 like her? Like, what do you think? You think it's 70-30? Like, what do you think it is?
I feel like he's just waiting to tell us. He's so excited.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It might be 50-50. I don't know.
It might be 50-50. She's smart. It actually is 50-50. But like a lot of women think it's 60-40 or 70-30 or 80. I've had some women say 80-20 on the show. But it's because of illusion. If y'all walk around thinking that there's like no fucking dudes out here, then that's what you're gonna see. Like, but there's y'all don't see the guy at the Taco Bell drive-thru and the guy that's stocking shelves at Walmart. Y'all don't see those dudes. But there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of 30% of guys are virgins and or haven't had sex this year. Y'all don't see those fucking guys. They're invisible. They're living in their mom's basement.
The basement is crazy.
I'm serious. And y'all are all fucking the same dudes at the top of the pyramid. Seriously.
They subscribe to you.
Yeah, no, those are the
Yeah,
guys that
yeah,
subscribe. You want to know who subscribed? That's them. That's
That's
that
okay.
30% guys that don't get nothing.
It's okay.
We
Pay
love
my
him.
bills.
It's okay. We love him.
You can continue to pay my bills. It's
He's a
okay.
brokey.
No,
You
there
can
was-
use your whole paycheck
They're
on my
good
OnlyFans.
Yeah, we're trying to take their money so they can pay us so we can teach them how to get girls.
man, there was something really.
We're number one enemies right now. So
I know that y'all were talking about other girls that we had on the show, and earlier you were talking about girls that talk about, oh, I'm going to just get my bag. I want to be an independent woman, not work for a man. There's usually different types of women that I notice come on this show and share their opinions. There's that type that are independent, strong women, as they like to call it. And then there's also women such as yourselves that think the average man makes $2.8 million a year. Because I'm pretty sure you probably get those guys that do come in your DMs and you won't settle for anything less than that. However, most guys aren't even making a percentage of that.
Not even close to it. Like,
I just don't even think that we're even interested in men that are making like less than $1 million a year, to be honest with you. We're not even putting in our effort. Why? We have put in so much stupid effort into our bodies, into ourselves, into like, you think I go to Pilates like 6 days a week just for like fun? Think I'm having a good time?
but Pilates sounds
Hey,
Pilates sounds
Do
fun
it.
though.
You think I'm spending thousands of dollars on like different items that I have for like clothing? You think I'm doing that for fun? No.
I
All
kinda
of this
do.
is like to just like realize, I bring a lot to the table, like for me and myself and I.
Besides
So-
you, what do you bring to the table?
I went to school. Thank you so much for asking. I worked in a dental office for forever, and then I like went through a rough breakup, and I got a DM from an agency that was like, "Hey, we would love to like fly you out to LA, and we'd love to see if you'd be interested in us." I was like, "Fuck it, whatever. Let's go to LA and let's see what they got to offer." The next day, I was working for Brazzers, right?
man, that's so attractive.
You're the second
Everything
girl
you
I meet
just
in
said.
Dallas. You're the second girl I meet in Dallas that works for that company.
But
Yeah.
you know what's crazy is everything you just named off. He was asking like what makes you special or like better than
I
other.
didn't finish until you interrupted me.
All right, well, keep going. You said school, you said browsers, like what else?
Well, besides the fact that I'm just a badass, to be honest with you, and that really everyone that comes like in contact with me is like, "Allie, I love you. I just want to get married to you. I've been engaged."
No.
Just because these fucking simp beta losers say shit like that to you doesn't mean that's what everybody thinks. Like that's just the losers that don't get pussy say that shit.
I honestly almost feel bad for you sometimes
Why?
because I feel like you have like a negative outlook on these girls that are like,
You know what's
girls
crazy?
that-
What's so crazy is I feel bad for you because you're the one that's getting spun as a plate right now. Like whenever I have a legitimate, awesome girlfriend, like I get to go fuck somebody tonight
Where
that
is
loves
she?
me. She's at home being a great woman.
Bring her here.
She's crocheting. She actually used to come up here all the time until a bitch wanted to fucking threaten her. But
Oh.
no, like, but the thing is, like, no, I have a great person, at home being great. We're gonna have a great relationship afterwards, and like, I feel bad for you because you're sitting here being spun when you're a great woman. You have all these amazing traits, but you're letting a dude fucking take advantage of you. The thing is like, you're the one who like really needs to like actually wake up and be like, man, this is a fucked up situation. Like,
I'm okay with like the situation that I'm in. You know how much I travel?
oh, I know you're okay with it. I've heard a million girls cope over the same situation as you. I
not
know that you can cope. No, like
I think you have a certain outlook on girls that is like very delusional. Some of us are actually really a-okay with the situation that we're in. Obviously,
Actually,
my
this is
line
one
of work is obviously like very, you know, it's a lot, right? So
Yeah.
like me being in like a serious relationship right now is probably not in my best interest.
I've seen it. Yeah, no, like I said, I have a lot
I
of
make
girls that
great
are
money.
just,
I do
ma'am,
a good job doing what I have to do.
ma'am, I got a lot of friends that are just like you. And like the thing is,
Ma'am.
all I'm saying is that I know what happiness is, okay? Because I deal with women all
Your
the time at my
definition
table.
of happiness is not my
Exactly,
definition of happiness.
exactly. But I can break it down to actually a science. Actually, I can break happiness down to a science because it's very simple. Because what is your purpose?
In life?
Yeah, what is your purpose? What is your God-given purpose? What have you defined as your purpose in your life?
That's a hard question.
Jesus.
Oh, you don't know? Do you know? What's your purpose?
I thought we already had this conversation.
No, we haven't talked about purpose yet. What's your purpose?
It's kind of a hard question.
You can't answer it? Because I know what my purpose is.
Really?
Yeah. No,
I haven't
I'll
figured that one out yet.
I'll break it down for y'all. See, me as a man, my purpose is to create things. Because say like I get to 50, 60 years old and say I create nothing. Say I do not, I just work a 9 to 5 every day and I just do nothing with my life. I would be depressed because as a man, God put me on this planet to create things. The sewers, the buildings, everything that you see around you, the things that were made and built were built by men, okay? So that's what makes us feel successful. That's what makes us feel complete as men is building, doing, creating things, okay? I can't make a child, but women, y'all make children. Y'all create life. I could never fucking push a child out of my fucking dick hole. It's never gonna happen.
I'm sure it's really big. I'm sure you could.
Oh, I wish. But no, so I can't create kids if my life depended on it. So if a woman makes it to 50, 60 years old and she never has kids, she never has a family, she never has a legacy, then she's not going to feel like she fulfilled her purpose. She's going to be depressed. She's going to be sad. So you can sit here and say happiness is, based off of what anybody else thinks. I can show you studies that show the saddest demographic is 45 and up single women. The people that are on the most antidepressants are single women above a certain age. So we can prove that, you could say your happiness, you're going to be happy, later on from all these other things. But I can prove with statistics that what's going to make you happy at the end of your life is looking around and seeing a family around you. It's not going to be your vacations or getting spun by all these different dudes or all these different things that you're going through in your life. And I'm just being honest with you right now. Like a lot of the problems today is that men aren't honest with women. A lot of men will tell you whatever the fuck it takes to make you happy. Whatever's going to make you smile and make you just be happy. I'm not going to tell you what's going to make you happy. I'm going to tell you the hard-ass, cold truth that's going to fucking hurt.
I really do feel bad for you.
Well, I guess we both feel bad for each other tonight. Because, like I said, I get to be very happy about knowing that I'm completing my purpose as I'm creating things. I'm constantly teaching women. Y'all are the only 2 women at this panel tonight, but I don't know if you know this, but the way my show works is all the women that come on multiple times. They don't come on just once. Most of them come on 4, 5, 6, 7 times. And the whole point of my show is to get them into relationships. A lot of y'all don't know this. So you're just like, now you're like, oh my God, I can't believe that that's what his whole goal is behind all this stuff.
I had no idea.
But that is actually my goal behind everything that I do on this show.
Into relationships?
Yes, because I know that in the end, y'all know how fulfilling I will feel in 20, 30 years if I already have 2 girls that are getting married over the next year because of the advice that I gave them and the help that I gave them. You know how good I'm going to feel in 20, 30 years when I see their Instagram and they're fulfilled with all this family and stuff around them, and I get to say, you know what? I kind of started that. I kind of had a butterfly effect to start that to happen. That's going to feel very good.
This is very weird.
It's part of my
sounds
purpose.
Like some cult shit. This sounds like some very weird,
I wish I could start a cult.
Weird. Yeah, I'm sure you would like really be a great one at it. But no, I think you got the wrong
outlook on everything, right?
Absolutely.
Are you a Christian?
Think I won't be happy if I don't have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I think that you'll be depressed at 50, 60 like a lot of other women are right now. You could be an exception to the rule and it just completely not have that. But if I look at statistics, there's a majority of women that have that issue. You could be an exception. You could not want.
At least I'm self-aware to know I don't want kids rather than just popping them out. Like a lot of people that don't need them.
He's just unhappy.
Yeah,
I'm
just unhappy.
Are you just not happy with your girl or what is it?
You know what's crazy is like women love to shame men.
No, I wasn't shaming.
No. That is shaming language. That is shaming language.
I was
Like
just
you must be not happy. You must like have all these issues.
You have so
Because
much hostility towards like you know.
you know
girls
why?
and
You know why I
females.
talk this way? Because a lot of did you have a good father in your life?
Ooh.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying it as like a.
Subject.
I'm not
Yeah,
doing.
He's good at
I'm,
that.
I'm no. It's not. It's all based off what I'm talking about. Like, and I'm not even trying to attack you. Did you have a good father in your life? It's fine if y'all did. It doesn't even matter. I don't need y'all to answer it.
Cool.
The bottom line is
Like an ATM.
a lot of the women that come on my show. That's kind of funny. But so a lot of the women that come on my show, they don't have good fathers. Okay, they didn't have good brothers. They didn't have good uncles. They had no good male figures in their life. So I'm sometimes the first male figure that talks to them like this. I'm sometimes the first person that
But you're
tells them how.
not, and you're categorizing yourself as this like huge guy who's like an all-knowing and who knows exactly what he's talking about, and it's kind of fake as fuck.
Listen, ma'am, if you
I
want
am.
to. Listen, if you want to, you're more than welcome to go read Dr. David Buss's Evolution of Desire, Dr. Hector Garcia's Alpha God, Marty Hazelton, who's an amazing evolutionary psychologist woman who wrote the book Hormonal. If you want to, you're more than welcome to go read those 3 books. You're more than welcome to also go read Corinthians and also Ephesians and everything that I've
the
been saying.
Bible?
Yes, because everything that I've been telling you has either came from the description of those 3 first books or a prescription from the Bible. And if you don't understand that, then I can tell you've definitely never touched the fucking Bible. Do you even know anything about Ephesians? Can you
Oh
tell
my
me
God.
anything contextually about either one of those books?
We did not
Like,
come here for that, for sure.
exactly.
But if you want to hook me up with some of your like rich friends and we're here for a relationship show,
I
I'm
will
all ears.
never hook you up with my rich friends. And actually, I will, but they'll just spin you like the other dude's already fucking doing. Which is fine because
Here's a really good question though. Seriously, so like the track you're on right now, right? Like the track that you're on right now, where you're at right now in this world right now. How old are you again? Like you said, you're 27. Okay, so where do you see your life at 37?
I don't know. We've already asked this question like 7 different times. I don't know. I
No,
already
we
said that.
didn't.
No, I haven't asked you that.
Nobody asked
Y'all
you that
keep
question.
asking me where I see myself or like what my goal is.
Yeah,
like,
what I'm saying is, would you not agree that the choices you're making at this moment in time are definitely going to affect the future? I mean, do you think that you're just going to secure the bag so heavily?
Do y'all think that y'all just walk around perfect?
No.
Does everybody here think that they
Whoa.
are perfect?
No, I
Does
don't.
1, 2, and 3 dummy
Are you
here think that they
projecting?
are perfect?
Are you projecting
No,
right
no,
now?
This is probably the most pathetic and like honestly sad
I'm not perfect.
first podcast
No, I'm not,
that
yeah.
I've ever been on in my whole life.
Says the girl that is literally being
It's
used right now.
degrading. It's degrading. I'm sure he's got some weird thing going on with him and his girl. You maybe have a brain in
Y'all
your
both
life.
just admitted,
Same. I
self-admitted
don't
that you
know,
have
like, what you
daddy
guys got going
issues.
on, but it sounds like
You
he's
literally
saying
just
she seems like a
self-admitted
good
that you have
girl.
daddy issues, and you're
I don't
trying
know
to
why
sit
you
here
guys
and
on
act like
this
you don't have
podcast thinking
issues.
that he's the one
I never
that's
said I
all
didn't have
knowing.
issues.
I'm not.
I
No,
don't
she
know
is.
that.
She's the
I have a
one who's.
laundry list
I
of
didn't say.
issues.
I'm not
Like,
saying
I
you.
look
I'm
at
saying her.
him think
saying
all
her.
the time it's a little bit
I go to
sad.
therapy.
You know, be for real. You guys like
No,
hang out like each other, right?
I'm totally being.
So does
for
the
real with
internet
you.
like not roast you guys like every single day? Because we can for sure make it happen.
Dude, roast me. I don't care.
No,
Yeah, go for it.
no,
Keep
it's
going.
not my job because I don't care about you guys like that. And I have better things to do with my life. But guess who doesn't? A lot of people that are watching the show right now, and a lot of people that are my followers. So
Okay, well, that's right.
we should probably wrap this up. Right?
No, you can fucking leave though. You can just dip the fuck out.
No, 'cause
Nobody's
I'm
gonna
not
wrap
gonna give
anything
you the
up.
clout like that.
No, you can get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
This
Actually,
little guy.
no, get
He's like
out.
4'7".
Hey, mute
He's
her
like,
mic. She can
he's-
go ahead and go. Just mute her mic. It's the blue one, blue gray one. No, you can leave. Nobody wants you on this panel anyways. Anyways.
He's about to get so much clout for just muting my mic.
No, you could just leave. If you're not, you're literally in it. He was trying to actually be really cool with you and like just give you some really good advice, and you literally kept interrupting like every time he said anything. You're just rude. You're not even like a cool person at all. You can just go. Y'all can just go. It's like I'm really like honestly that was really rude of you. Like you can just go.
If I said anything to offend you, I think you're cool as fuck. and I
No,
would
no,
never
no,
do
no.
that.
That's what I was trying. I was just gonna say this one simple point, girl. This is it, man. All I was gonna say to you is, just understand one thing: the decisions you're making now will affect you later in life.
Yeah, I really appreciate all of y'all's opinions, but like,
That's it. That's all I was gonna say. You know, and so I don't understand the all the negativity with the whole thing. Nobody's like jumping on you or anything like that. The point of this discussion right here, and what I'm trying to say to you is, you look based on that study that we did. You know, you're looking for a guy of status to take care of you in your later years, correct? Understand that those men of status that have worked their asses off, me being one of them, will definitely shy away from a woman that has made some of those poor choices in their past. That's all I wanted to say to you.
Thanks.
But yeah, we just have horrible opinions. So
I wasn't
You don't have
trying
to-
to. I wasn't trying to dog on you. I mean, you're going to choose to do what you want to do, girl. And if you're happy doing it, that's your choice. I'm just telling you, there's a consequence or a causality to your action at this moment in time. That's all.
yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to jump on you. I'm not trying to neg you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about who you are or what you do.
Right.
I'm just trying to open your mind a little bit. That's all.
Well, I really appreciate you guys for having us. Weird way to give views. But y'all have a good night.
peace the
Peace
fuck
Okay,
out.
bye.
Peace out. Later. Y'all have a good night.
Thanks.
Have a good night. Now, guys, I want to have a little discussion with y'all now. When it comes to just, dating today and, the sexual marketplace. Okay.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Here, one
Wait a
second,
minute.
guys.
Yeah.
No, guys. This is the thing, though. This is whenever we realize that it's not as simple as we thought it was. Because I do this every week. I do this 3 times a week. I have multiple girls that come on, and I always have these conversations with them. And what we can easily see is that it's always based off of who else is around the table. If we had 2 other girls on this table that were agreeing with me or anything in any shape or form, I guarantee you they would have been agreeing with me on certain things, because it's all about what the crowd is doing, what everybody else is agreeing on. And whenever I have shows, whenever it's just 2 like this, it ends up being like this. Y'all have a great night. And this is something that's very normal, where we're starting to find out that there's not any, like, basically, if you don't have a crowd of people that are all agreeing with something, they're going to immediately push something away. Like, it's very hard for people to become red. Like, this is why one of the biggest things I like doing is always bringing back one girl who already has become red pilled, that I've already red pilled, and by me red pilling her, they really listen to her, and they really are like, oh yeah, she's kind of right about this thing. Especially if they've had daddy issues, especially if they've had issues with males in their life or anything like that. They're not going to receive any of the information on the way that I say it. They need to receive it from a woman or from somebody talking to them very calmly for them to ever accept the type of stuff that I say. But it just goes to show, like, how different it is depending on the environment. Like, I can literally curate this environment to where I can always teach women, if I always like have another woman who's also red pilled, or have a guy on the panel who's very good at talking calmer compared to me. And even like this one where we had you, because you played the role, just like how I've had Humble Dad play, just like how I've had Sir Hale Speaks play. I've had a lot of guys play your role where they tried to be the good cop. Like, I was bad cop, good cop, and it doesn't work. And it's like, sometimes this is where I'm like, okay, it does sometimes take a woman, especially women that have gone through trauma with other men, especially women that don't have father figures, or they've never had a guy talk to them like this. They gotta have a woman to sit there and talk to them about this. And even then, I don't think that they would fucking change. I think that those are the type of people. And what's crazy is, like I was saying, that girl is a living example of a red pill. Like, she's living through a relationship that is a very red pill relationship, and she still can accept the things that we're saying. And like, she couldn't find the vocabulary to say, but what she really wanted to say is, you're a misogynist, you must not like women, like, because she was like, oh, something's wrong with you, something's wrong with your relationship or something because of things I'm saying. It's like, no, you just think I just hate women or something. It's like, no, I literally love women so much, I help them, I do this stuff, I take a L on this podcast just to help them. It doesn't make any sense. But no, what do y'all think about that? Like, I know that a lot of times on the internet and other people say, he's in the wrong for kicking people out, but it's just a frame thing to me. I don't want people, on my show or anything, if you're not listening to my rules and you're not doing as I say. So it's just like, I got to tell people to leave in those situations.
Yeah.
Phil, you go first.
Yeah, man. It's just, I mean, you're just trying to communicate some certain, ideals and ideas that would benefit who they are as human beings, man, really. And I don't think that's necessarily a big deal for them to behave in that fashion. If that's what they choose, there's a consequence of those choices that they're making now later in life.
Yeah, and you just got to let them make it.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you can reason with somebody, but they're still going to ultimately make their own decisions on what they're going to want to do with themselves and their life and everything like that. And that's all I was trying. Basically we did the exercise with the graph, and putting the parameters in, and you can kind of see basically how far out that mind is as far as reality. Okay, and so you say, okay, so you're 27 years old and you're going to secure the bag for the rest of your life. That is so far reaching, and that's my point. I mean, I got a few years on both of you guys, and I'm here to tell you right now that it's a lot easier to make money, but it's easier to lose money than to make it. And so my point is when you are in your later years and you've made these poor decisions and you're looking to, find somebody to actually love you and take care of you, if you've had those kind of experiences throughout your life as a woman, you're gonna have a really friggin' hard time, man. And that's the sad part of that whole thing, because I think what she did is she took that personal, and she probably took it personal because it struck a chord.
Well, I'll be honest. She said something personal to me, and dude, I match energy. If you say something to me, I'm gonna hit you even hard, bro. You gonna slap me, I'm gonna punch you back. And that's exactly what happened. She slapped me, and I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking say exactly the type of situation. Oh, you're getting spun like a plate. And so like that, it just turned into a tit for tat, and I don't feel bad for it because at the end of the day, I want her to know the truth about her situation. You are a fucking plate girl, and you need to fucking wake up.
Yeah, 100%.
And unless she wants to be one, yeah. What do you think, Nuke?
Well, the sad thing is that society rewards that kind of like life path for a lot of young women, and the power of of guys that there's so many men that are willing to give money to these women just so they can see them naked or see them. I mean, it's tough. It's a tough like moral conundrum because they're making money and they're living their life, right? And then the guys are paying, and we're trying to tell those guys like, hey, there's a better way out than there's more dignified life than that, right? But we have them on the show with us, so it's like a very interesting moral thing.
Yeah.
that we're doing. But I would say that this is like a more extreme case, but it's the ultimate thing is that women aren't really committing, especially at their age. They're not committing at all, because like they can't find the guy that's they want to have kids with, right? It's like Eva Mendes with Ryan Gosling. Eva Mendes, the actress,
Yeah.
she swore she was never gonna have kids. She's like, I'm not having kids. Like, I want to focus on my career in Hollywood. The minute she met Ryan Gosling on the set of that movie, she said, "Wait, I want to have his kids. I don't want kids, but I want his kids." So she changed because she met the right guy.
Yeah.
And what we want for these women is I want everyone to stick the landing. I want everyone to like softly get a nice marriage or whatever they want, and be happy, right? But it's a tough sell. Like it's a tough thing to and life, we don't know what's going to happen. We have data that says we have data that says that most women are going to be single and childless. That was it Morgan Stanley?
Yeah, Morgan Stanley study. Yeah.
And right now millennials just hit 40, like 42 I think is the oldest millennial right now. And we've always had the internet since we were like little, and something's going to happen because the girl I'm with, right? That obviously I can't get on my high horse because I spin plates, right? I am part of the problem, but I will say this, that I have opened the door for a relationship for several women, right? And they have left me over things that are very small, right? And or like strong boundaries, right? And that's the choice women have to make. And it's just like, do I make hundreds of thousands of dollars, doing all this, or do I settle for a guy who I don't, and it's just like we're making that choice harder for women every day, harder and harder. So it's like this is the end game, this is what we see, and I just basically took it and said, hey, I can't do much about this on a societal level. Here's my reconciliation. Here's what Nuke does, right? I will spin plates, right? But every single girl I'm seeing, I will treat like a gentleman to a certain extent, to what she deserves, right? In my eyes. And if I see that she meets the requirements and she's for me, then it's relationship. but the part that a lot of people don't see is that these girls, they're they're like probably all dressed in designer, get everything they want without a man. So how do you convince a girl like that to not want to be a plate, like she said?
Yeah, I mean, just hearing the requirements too, like the $250,000, $500,000 and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
these are people on a whole nother level that we can't even fucking fathom sometimes. It's just like, what the fuck? This is even a thing.
yeah. But I mean, it is what it is, and I just hope for the best. Like
Yeah.
I don't like to like I said, I'm part of the problem. I don't like to judge anyone, and um,
I don't even think you're part of the problem, bro. Like, I think there's a huge difference between a guy that spins plates and a woman that encourages or like lets it happen. Because here's the difference: like a woman because the women are the gatekeepers of sex, though.
Right.
So like women that are sleeping with to me, it's not your fault because you're just following to your animalistic desires, and then on top of that, you're doing it very respectfully, as respectful as physically possible as a guy.
Yeah, ethically.
It's as ethically as possible. Whereas like a woman, she knows deep in her fucking heart she's not supposed to sleep around. Like, she knows deep in her heart that she's gonna get more attached because of oxytocin and her orgasms and stuff. She knows. So like I don't have excuses for them. Like, especially when they're the gatekeepers of it. Now, if you're gatekeeping relationships and you're saying I'll never be in a relationship for the rest of my life, then I would be like, you're a bad person because you're choosing to spin plates forever and you're only gonna ruin women for the rest of your life. But like, you know that you're only doing it to reach an end goal of a relationship. It's not because you're doing it because that's all you want to do for the rest of your life. So like, that's why I think y'all are completely like, I can't even compare the two. Because like she is just living in her hedonistic desire, and she's just like letting herself flow, and then she's defending herself for doing so. Whereas like, you're living your hedonistic desire, but you're saying, but I can't wait to fucking make the relationship happen when I can do it. Where she's not doing that. She's not going to sit there and go help that dude with his business. She's not going to sit there and like go and provide anything more than her pussy to that guy. I know it. She's the type of girl that thinks she's the fucking, like, I at first I thought she was kind of humble. I knew from the start how much they were. I can always tell how women are based off of how they like bicker behind the mic, based off of like when other people are talking, how much they talk too. That is such a representation of how respectful someone is. Like, there's nothing more disrespectful than when like people are talking and then like, so when other people are like talking completely, like ignoring that other person completely. And I saw them do that for a while, and then like, so that's when I really started to understand what type of people they were. And like, yeah, she's the type of girl where she's never going to change. That's the type of person that she is. And like, they even admitted that I didn't even bring up the dad thing to sit there and try to point a finger and say it's daddy issue. I wasn't even doing that. The whole point of me asking that was, the reason why I do the show is to help women who don't have men in their lives, but that came off as a horrible thing, and I didn't even want it to be like that because I wasn't assuming that she had no father. And like, but shit, fucking, if the shoe fits, it fit. Goddamn, that shit was a glass slipper. Like, it was fucking perfect. Like, it was perfectly fit. Like, and you could see how much it really hurt them to understand that, oh, the reason why we can't take what this man is saying, and the reason why we're going to shame him for what he's saying, is because I've never had a man fucking talk to me like this before. And it's crazy to see it, and they can't even fathom it.
Yeah, it's tough, man. That when you start walking in the light a little bit, I mean, it's all there is to it.
I don't say it nicely too. I thank you for saying it nicely, because like, I don't do that. That's why I always need my good cop.
Yeah,
I always need a good cop, bro.
Well, what I was trying to do really was just trying to like, I understand. She like completely just shut down. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, well, maybe if I just,
and I triggered her. I admit I shut her down. My bad, guys.
I was like, yeah, maybe if I put this a little more eloquently, and slow it down a little bit, maybe she might grasp it a little bit. And I looked at her eyes. Her eyes changed a little bit there, and I was like, okay, so the gear's caught.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And sometimes
it's one of those things where they'll see about before they go to bed tonight. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, and so if she walks away from this experience and thinks about it a little bit, hey man, that's a good thing. Then that's not necessarily a bad thing. But once again, like what we call determinism or free will.
Yeah.
So this is not a case of determinism. This is a case of free will.
Yeah, she's gonna do exactly what she wants. Yeah,
Saturday. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
What do you think, Nuke? Let's go ahead and close it out. We'll give like y'all's last thoughts. Do you have any last thoughts, bro?
Last thoughts. In terms of double standards, guys, I'd say push the button on the double standards that benefit you, right? And like, for example, work hard and continue to make money and grow as a person, as a man, because throughout our life, our value really, like, especially for young guys that are like kind of like giving up hope or a black pill. I'm telling you, once you hit that magic 30 number, things start going in your favor. As long as you don't, as you keep your body healthy, you keep working whatever field or business you're in. That once you hit that 30 number, things start, you start hitting your stride. Little things stop bothering you. You stop caring. You stop hanging out with your loser friends. You start leveling up. You get that little bit of experience. Not a lot, but it's better than when you were 20. Things will start going in your favor, right? And really just hyper focus on yourself and realize that you have to make yourself your own point of origin. You are the first person in your life, and no one can benefit from you unless you think that. So that's my final thought.
No, good, bro. I definitely agree with that, actually. What do you think?
Yeah, my final thoughts are this. I mean, guys, if you're watching this, whoever watches the stream or watches this down the road when it's been posted on YouTube or any spot that he has it out there, these two girls right here are definitely like, if you need a list of red flags, there they are. Okay, that's the first final thought. Number two. There's a prime example of like how like delusional most women really are when it comes to finance and money and how much men make. So don't take it personal when you don't think you make enough money, because these girls are on another planet when it comes to that. So, and number three, my final thought is, if you're a female and you watch this, that is a huge. Both of them are a massive example of what happens when you get caught up in a system of social media and objectifying yourself. In an appropriate world, you would find, whether you're dating around and you're meeting girls or whatever, like you do, Nuke, or I do, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? The moral of the story is, at the end of the day, it's a woman's duty, because you are the gatekeepers of sex. You choose to that. Now, obviously, she's taking it to an extreme. What she say? She works for Brazzers.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
she did. She was a girl that did porn for a while.
Yeah. And so there you go. I mean, so and so understand that when you make these kind of choices in your life as a woman, it doesn't matter if it's 1 time, 20 times, 50 times. When you cross that moral boundary in your mind, that changes who you are as a human being, and no man of status will accept that in his life. Hey, it was a great show, man.
Yeah, no. Hey, and Excel Self, man, I know, bro. Stop roasting me, bro. I know, I can't say one, but here, no, Excel Self, listen, okay. This bitch, bro, when she was trying to come on tonight, she fucking told me, she was like, I want it to just be me and my friend on the show. And my first thought was, oh no, she's not going to fucking sit here and get her way, because then she's going to think the show is in her frame the rest of the show. And I was like, I'm not going to do that. But I had a couple girls bail, and I was like, fuck, it is going to be these two girls. And she's going to think that I literally kicked the other two girls off just to make her happy. And I predicted this early. Y'all can look at my group chat with my friends. I told them, I was like, these are the type of bitches that I'm going to end up kicking off. And this is exactly what fucking happened. Like, I literally predicted it, because I could tell that she was already, before coming to the show, guys, she was already trying to put it in her frame. She was already trying to say, I want this show to be like this and how I want it. And I knew as soon as she asserted that boundary that this was already going to be a fucking shit show. I fucking knew it, because most women have enough self-respect or enough respect for me to not sit there and try to tell me how I'm going to run my show before coming to it. So I can predict this shit like a fucking perfectly now. It was insane that I was able to fucking see this shit. And y'all know who watch me all the time. That was the most respectful kickoff I've ever done. Y'all know how I fucking usually am. And that was the nicest way I've ever done it before. And it was because I kind of fucking saw this shit coming. Like, y'all know how I am about interrupting too. I just couldn't handle her fucking interrupting over and over again. Go to that $5 from Excel Self. Is that the only super chat? Last one?
Yep, that's it.
They have free will. We don't need to infantilize them. Yeah, you're right, bro, for sure. Guy, I saw the replay. Yeah, Excel stuff. But no, guys, I really appreciate everybody for coming. This was a pretty fun show just because I had those fucking crazy bitches on. Honestly, it's so crazy. She was asking me to fucking help her run her OnlyFans and help her with all types of stuff before. No, what's crazy is like that girl was acting like the biggest best friend ever. Like she was being so and know what's crazy, guys? Right before she asked, when she was like, just hook me up with like your rich friends. I just want to be hooked up with your rich friends. That girl came into this place with a finesser mindset. literally a mindset to come in here, play as close as she could with me, play as close as she could with the producer, with everybody and stuff, just to try to get under people, to try to take advantage of somebody in some way, shape, or form, probably financially. And like that's crazy. Y'all want to know how manipulative this shit is, guys? It gets that fucking deep, okay? It gets that deep. But no, I really appreciate y'all fucking coming, guys. Go ahead and shout out where they can find y'all really quick before we go.
You can find me at Phil Foster _ on all social media. And you can find me at philfosterfitness.com. Got your protein supplements, pre-workouts, all that good stuff, and training apps. So get in there and check it out.
Y'all check out that website right now. What's up, bro?
Guys, I just had some of Phil Foster's pre-workout, and I killed my workout today. And that's not a joke. So go try his stuff. You guys can find me on YouTube, Calillo Nuclear, on Twitter the same, and then on Twitch and Instagram, Nuclear Calillo. Yeah, you guys can find me there.
No, thank y'all all so much for coming tonight, guys. This was a really fun one, honest. I love it when shit like this happens because shit, I know it's going to be good for the clips later on. But yeah, no, thank you guys. I will definitely see y'all, what's today, Monday? I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Hopefully I got a good special guest for y'all for the Wednesday show. Hopefully do a pre-show, doing a review over something. It just depends how Wednesday goes, if I can get somebody or not, guys. But yeah, we're trying to give y'all more content now. I'm trying to do 2 shows every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Trying to do the show every Saturday with the Men's Self-Improvement panel. We're going to work on all that this week. But yeah, I will see y'all guys on Wednesday, man. Peace the fuck out.
What? Toodaloo, motherfucker.